On to the next. So Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty, that news came out. It was shocked the world. And you recently posted a picture with you and Gucci Mane.
Right.
And you said that you could never say nothing bad about Gucci. He took a chance in you. He showed you things that you never seen before. You spoke real highly about Gucci when the world was turning on Gucci.
Right.
Um, do you still feel like that now that all the information has came out?
I mean, everybody continue to bash me and say, well, Gucci Man did this and that to Pooh Shiesty while he was incarcerated, right? I was Gucci Man every day before I went to jail. I've been with his wife and everything. Nigga, Gucci Man never sent me no dollar while I was in prison. My whole 6 years, Gucci ain't sent me not one red penny. You get what I'm saying? Did I get out and bash him and say, oh, ain't send me no money or nothing like that? No, I ain't say that. Because he helped me before I went to jail. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like females, for example, whenever I go to jail, I don't have it in my head that nobody's supposed to stay down for me. I don't have it in my head that my bitch ain't gonna fuck. I don't have it in my head that these niggas supposed to do anything for me. In my head, I'm finna go throw this shit out. However I gotta do it by myself. So what I'm saying is, I can't. I don't know how Shiesty felt. You smell me? He might have been destroyed by that shit. He might have felt the same way I feel about these niggas that owe me money for all these bricks and bills. He probably feel like that on the music side. You smell me?
Mm-hmm.
But in my aspect, like this Pooh Shiesty, to me, and y'all can argue, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but in my opinion, he was the hottest out here.
For sure.
One in my eyes wasn't hotter than him. He was guaranteed $100 million.
For sure.
Guaranteed. So like, I think, and then he got a great friend. That nigga had Big 30. Big 30 wrote the whole bid with him. Like, was saying free Shiesty the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, you got good companionship. You got a
homies.
how you Big 30 support this nigga the whole bid. I don't know how much Big 30 sent him financially, but internet-wise, spiritually, and emotionally, Big 30 was doing his own little thing, got his own little small fan base, and he was supporting real heavy. So, like, shit matter. That shit matter. Like, what matter is, I lost everything. They took every account. They took every house. They took every car. I was broke. My mama was riding a motor bus. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So if you gotta start, they had a hell of a start. I had to do interviews with you to run my bag up. I had to do interviews with other niggas to run my bag up. I had to go take little club money here down and invest all this shit in real estate just to get back to where I'm at. And I think that Pooh Shiesty had the best fucking robot possible. No in the world was hotter than this man, bro.
Yeah.
So
he could have got his get back on tours. Yeah, that's pretty.
On Gucci, I respect the game. You could have handled that been another kind of way. Like, just wait. Sit in the woods. Whether you get out house arrest and handle the business.
Yep.
I love Gucci Man. I ain't saying I want that for him. I don't want that for him or his wife or his kids. I want him to continue to strive.
Pooh Shiesty.
It was a bad move. Like,
It was
no nigga
crash out of the year.
Was the biggest.
He was.
I ain't Dick Ryan. I just think
he the biggest crash out.
Word on the street was Gucci owed him a lot of money from his music. You know, his music did pretty well. He had a few hit records, and Gucci, Pooh Shiesty recouped, but Gucci didn't pay him what he was owed, which was like $10 million.
If that's true, then all he had to do is goddamn get a lawyers. The same he paying lawyers right now. Shiesty been paying lawyers since I heard of the nigga.
Yeah.
You smell me? He could have paid
paying for show lawyers now.
That's what he case. And if he in the right, it would have been resolved.
Yep.
Gucci would have had to pay him.
Forcefully.
My opinion.
forcefully. That we could say Pooh Shiesty was living his lyrics. I don't think his education was too high, man, to do what he did, man. That wasn't smart. Like him and his pops, like he from Memphis, so I don't think their education was that high.
That's not already out there, but
Project just made it
he was
overnight type.
gunpoint and forced to sign a contract. And I'll be watching your streams and shit. And you felt like it was a rookie move. Like I think you said that. I'm just quoting you, man. I'm just quoting you. But you felt like what Pooh Shiesty did was a rookie move, right?
Pooh Shiesty went to the feds around veterans, around niggas like myself. You know what I mean? I got found guilty of shooting 4 people in the blood, right? I went to trial, the judge found me delinquent. I shot Greg and a couple more motherfuckers, right? Ever since that day, I was accused of stepping on countless niggas. Ever since ever since that day, I was accused of stepping on countless niggas.
They put mobiles on.
It ain't what you do, baby. It's how you do it. Smell me?
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty know goddamn well he done slept in the bed. He had so much time to plan with.
Yeah, he was in prison thinking about that shit. That's your best idea.
It just wasn't no good move in my opinion. I just think that was just extreme rookie move, and I think
Extreme rookie move. Oh God, extreme rookie.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
I don't think
He called it
anybody
an extreme rookie move.
would
He hit on the head. That was bozo shit.
Shit. That's a hell of a run. That's a hell of a way. You know, it takes a different kind of nigga to do that, you know.
You got a lot of flack though, because around that time when information came out, you went on Instagram and you said that if that wouldn't have happened to you because you would have waited and then you would have did what you did.
Right.
And then people kind of twisted your words and kind of
Yes, basically saying I want like nigga bit 30 look at my story every day, like bit 30 my family. You smell me?
yeah.
That ain't my business. You smell me? That ain't my business with whatever.
But social media, anything you say, they're gonna crucify.
It could have been my business if me and Gucci was still, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have went all out for what, but you know what I'm saying?
He said, I swear. He said, I
Shiesty.
swear.
I talked to Pooh Shiesty as well. If Pooh Shiesty was, I'm team my people, but it comes a time in life well, we all gotta just accept accountability for things. That's why I ain't out here like you know how many niggas. Okay,
Yep.
Can you imagine how many niggas told on me? You know how many niggas really told. Look at why
He like really told him.
what he did. But it was a lot of niggas told on me. But I ain't around this motherfucker saying I got locked up for a nigga tell on me. Nigga, I wanted to do what I did. And I had to pay debt to society for what the fuck I did. Like, it just come a time in life where we just gotta be mean and know we gotta accept whatever that come with this shit.
Pooh Shiesty, he said some time.
Nigga, if you fucking with a bitch and you know she got kids, you know one day you might have to help her with them kids. You know, if you out here robbing and you handling the business, you know, one day they might knock on your door and you might gotta handle that business. So like, nigga, I knew what I did came with. I tried to sneak and bust a move and let niggas take charge for me and you work. But I ain't finna get on here and say, just because the pilot told on me, I went to jail. No, I was scared. He wanted to get the fuck out. So he told. But I ain't mad at no nigga.
That's only obvious.
With Gucci, I can't say what going on with that nigga in his head. You smell me?
Well, what is going on in his head is what was on the paper that you signed to get famous. He gave you the bonus. You read the contract. The contract stated if you go to jail, then all the revenue shares go to him. You do not get paid in jail. You have forfeited tours. You have forfeited endorsements. all these things that they had to line up for you to keep your career going, you put them and they were in jeopardy because you go to jail. So it only makes sense that they keep your money until you get out. Not we give it to you when you get out. You don't get none until you get out. Pooh Shiesty was counting up royalties that he figured he was supposed to still be getting. You didn't read the paperwork. That's why I said you and your dad, y'all didn't go to school in Memphis. Y'all skipped the reading part. You can't just sign a deal and then say, "Oh yeah, I like everything, but I don't want, I ain't feeling this part." Then you was telling on yourself in jail, telling everybody before you left, "Oh yeah, he robbed me for 10 million. Yeah, I'm gonna get that nigga." How far niggas they come up and next thing you know, this dude will be walking with Gucci, and he done told him everything you said.
It's just me. I think I would have just had a lot of fun if a nigga would have did me like that. I would have spent the rest of my life having fun trying to kill that nigga. I was just having fun. It just, coming from these streets and shit, nigga, it was a time when my house used to get shot up every day on.
Damn.
Every day my house got shot up. Like, I'll be sending them motherfuckers, boom, boom, boom.
Hey, Rollo, I see why you got on that hard hat. You got the Mahinde Mexicans back there, man. That nigga dropped a whole drill. Like, I'm not finna let that slide. I see why you got that hard hat on. You know them niggas behind you silly. They working for free, my friend.
We ain't even thinking like, okay, we can die. Okay, get the guns, let go have fun, nigga. We finna shoot every motherfucking day. So, like, I ain't even gonna lie. You can take the nigga out the street, but the street's still in the nigga. Like, that shit would have been fun to me. Of niggas that handle that, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's do it. It just would have been a fun little opportunity for me.
He said a fun opportunity, boy. He talking about blowing somebody down. He talking about blowing somebody down like it ain't nothing. He was like, man, it would be fun to me. You rob me, I'm gonna have fun with my life chasing you down. That's crazy work, bro. Rollo, you still talking danger.
I hate to do this, man. This shit was the goofiness of a century. So
A century.
Years that somehow, somewhere, video of Gucci, at least a portion of it has been recorded.
I ain't seen this chat.
This is the real video, supposedly. Now, I'm almost positive it's not AI. Now, I don't know how they got it.
Out of shape.
Tell me they believe that
some slides on.
Got it, but they wouldn't necessarily give the video to Gucci. Why would you give it to the victim? That's not how criminal prosecutions go. You don't give it to the victim. Now, what usually happens is they'll file the video in court. Now, I'm not sure if maybe it lacks a protection order, even though maybe it doesn't because they blur out Gucci's face. So it's not like if you have the video, it's gonna, whatever. Even though we know it's Gucci, but maybe they filed this in court and people pulled it from the court. Usually, you gotta go to the clerk or something for it. Anyway, this is supposedly the video that showcases the whole thing. Here's the father, Lontrell Williams, the senior. That's Pooh Shiesty's dad. The paper in his hand supposedly is a contract. He has another bag in his hand, and see what happens out.
Contract and guns. Man, he put a Draco on him. He put a Draco on him.
1017. Real ain't never did no police or none of that, bro. Tell us what's going on. Bro, we just did it.
The irony of him saying real nigga never did no police shit.
Yeah, that was stupid.
While Gucci is over here telling the cops, yo,
man, you out there, you yourself for real.
It's
you out, you drop.
That Pooh Shiesty ain't that smart. Because he probably thought him in this video saying real nigga never did no police shit.
That's stupid.
Probably was enough for Gucci to be like, nah, I am a real nigga. I'm just going to take getting robbed like that. If we don't get it back in the streets, let's get it back in blood. Yeah, all right. Oh, shit. He dropped his gun.
This nigga got the gun in the picture. Man, to record this was dumb.
Bro, tell us what's going on. Bro, we just did
This is purely like menace to society. Taking the damn footage from the liquor store to go back to your house and show the homies You splitting wigs. This is Menace to Society. Man, we done seen this in the 90s. I was a baby when this Menace to Society came out. And I remember watching that shit over and over. I thought that shit was cool. I thought Boys in the Hood was cool. I seen all that shit on VHS. My dad used to have a whole library of them shits. He used to have Blood In, Blood Out, American Me, and all the shit, Triple X. Boy, I was bad. I used to be having Martin Lawrence episodes, the marathon on VHS. It was about 3-4 VHSs, nigga. Watching them back to back. You wonder why I got jokes now, man? I was raised on that. Wasn't no YouTube. It was TV jokes. You gotta pay for that. This nigga dumb.
You said you want to be drunk, you drunk.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. There's a few things I drew away from this video. Number
Look
one,
how hot his voice went.
his father,
That's how you know you're stressed.
like, sure, I went from kind of defending him. Now I still gonna bump his song because I
I'm
feel
still
like
bump his song.
retarded streetly. But like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Also, Gucci's demeanor. Why is
It's
this
not original. You can't even fake that. You're like, yeah. Like it was so like, yeah, man. Whatever you say, man. You out, man. You got me, man. That's exactly how it sounds. You got me, man. You got me, man. Like, what else you want me to say, man? We'll say you.
What I was gonna say is that
already. Like, that's what he said.
So,
like,
Gucci
nigga,
doesn't look
you did that
scared.
already.
What Gucci looks like is like, he's a little like, all right, you kind of got me. Like, he's one of those where like, you got the job on me type shit. It's like, nigga, what more you want me to say? Nigga, you got it.
Exactly.
Like, it's one of those, nigga, you got it type shit, right? And I don't know if that does anything for his reputation, because I think some people feel like he was deathly scared and it was like, no, you got to run to the cops. It doesn't look like he's scared here. I think he's on some like, nah, nigga, you got it. All right, whatever, nigga. Like, man, nigga, I said it already. Like, what more you want? Like, what the fuck? Like, he doesn't seem to be cowering. Like, bro, please, bro, don't chill, bro.
Yeah, that's
not like this, bro. Please, dog, don't.
That's why I said, bro. What's up, Nacho? How in the hell is you gonna record your own robbery? You dumb. That's what make me know you a YN. You stupid. You gotta take the camera footage for everything. You can't just. And you know what he's gonna do with this? Like I said, I don't be watching everybody's content because I got my own life and I'll be putting my own up. You know, he was gonna show this to Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti was finna be rolling. Oh yeah. Yo Gotti would have been like, oh yeah. And Gucci friends with Dolph, got his ass. Mm-hmm. He would have showed, man. Pooh Shiesty would have went with Big 30 and his dad with that bullshit out, and his dad would have had that same outfit on with them same papers, with the same duffel bag, and go straight up to Gotti and be like, hey, look at the video. Yo Gotti would have been laughing his ass off. He was like, damn, y'all recorded this shit? Y'all some fools. It would have been so dumb. Yo Gotti would have been like, y'all stupid as hell just to even record it. I know y'all nuts. For sure, man. Let me put y'all on. That's how that conversation would have went.
Do it to me, dog. Like, y'all got a family, dog. Like, bro, please, bro. Keisha K at the crib, bro. Please don't do. Like, that's not how Gucci's coming off. No, not at all. Now, Gucci tries to walk away. This is also what I realized. Because I can tell he's also trying to walk off the camera. And the guy who was in front of the door, remember they're in the booth.
He knew they were clout
The guy, he doesn't point at Gucci.
Yeah, he just
but
up it.
He kind of almost brandishes
He
the Draco. Gucci realizes, back up, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't go outside. Nigga, back up, nigga. Yeah, like nigga, go back.
Answer is right here.
That was a cold move.
Don't know you dropping. I drop you. No,
I drop you.
I'm saying,
yeah, that was the dumbest way to go out, man. You helped the DA. He pulled a hand heavy.
Now,
he told on himself.
Funny thing is, and I think this is why Pooh Shiesty also got mad. It's because he wanted a clean video. He wanted a video where Gucci says, yo, Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017 and he's chilling in the video, even though the gunman is right over the side. Now, here's also the stupid thing about them recording the video. Who records this video for backup and shows the guy with the gun, right? It's like, bro, who shows the guy with the gun? Like, there was to edit that out. Anyway, I think so. Shiesty, the way he's standing, I could tell he wanted a clean video that looked like Gucci, like, maybe something they could put out on social media. Gucci kept walking off though. I think that became the problem, and I think that's why they robbed. By the way, actually, they may have robbed Gucci already
because he don't got no chain.
We don't see any type of visible jewelry.
Yep.
Yes, watch don't even look like it's there. So, by the way, remember, this is after Gucci supposedly signed the deal or signed the release contract. We don't see him with no jewelry. He does try to walk off.
Yes, he did.
And then guy brandishes the gun. He backs up.
Yes, he did.
He actually look like he's trying to like shoot a video with it. But Gucci looks like not like he's trying to walk away.
With nervous,
they were gonna drop that on social media.
Academics, stop acting like you would have held your composure better than him. You probably would have wet yourself or boo-booed on yourself. Obviously, this man don't know what these niggas finna do. You don't know if these niggas finna do this and then off you and then end up your body get found somewhere. You don't know what these niggas finna do. This nigga's thinking survival mode, nigga. You can have everything, nigga. Do you want the shoes too? This is what I call when he dancing like that, he thinking on his feet. I swear to God, if I'm outgunned, what else can I tell you? You don't got no bracelets, so I don't got no bracelets, I don't got no watch, I don't got no ring, because y'all know y'all got that big ass ring. He don't got no chain on. You know he didn't come up there naked like that. Man, Gucci coming out the house without chains and he has security. Nigga, please. This nigga just left looking like bumblebees. This nigga just looking like a bumblebee. Straight up bumblebee. Gucci, he don't sound like he's scared. He just like, nigga, you robbed me. Like, what else you want me to do, bro? Like, and then this is the thing that Gucci and his voice is telling you too. These niggas already made him say certain stuff, but now you got the camera, so he like, damn, nigga, like we said, we did this already. Like, bruh, like, oh, now you get the camera, now you in the marking me out too. You already stripping me. You know what I mean? You already didn't hold me. Now you bitch ass niggas, like, first you got the contract. You strip me and my niggas of my shit. You already didn't hold me and said whatever you said. Yeah, nigga, you out the contract. Now some bitch ass young nigga in the background like, hey, we should record it so we make sure, so you know he don't try. And then that's when they was like, yeah. To 1017, yeah, we checking out. Yeah, big brother. Yeah. Come on, man. But at the same time, Gucci is thinking his legs is telling him, see, his brain, but his leg, he thinking, like I said, he thinking on his feet, but his feet is telling on him like, nigga, I sure want to run out that door real quick. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That nigga got happy feet right now on the dead homies. This man Gucci got happy feet. Boy, if he got a little crack of that door open, Gucci would to ran. He would have ran like Usain Bolt out that door. Probably did some help me, help, I'm being robbed. No, it ain't funny. It ain't funny, like, you know what I mean? But nigga, this has got to be you the top of the you know what, Gucci? I mean Pooh Shiesty, you get first place in the dumb nigga Olympics. You already took first place. So we got to see who coming in. You took gold already. This is for sure. And then since you like rose gold, we'll give you rose gold first place. Nigga, you ain't coming home. Nigga, you man, you through, baby. You through. So number 2 is I would say the Julio Fulios, they might take the 2 or 3 crash out of tour 2026. We on a roll already. So we got Pooh Shiesty and then we got the Julio Fulio niggas. Who else gonna get crucified this year? Tap that like button. Let's continue.
Feel like, oh, I'm dropped from the label. It was gonna look weird. Why? Because Gucci's walking away mid-video.
Let them know you dropped him. No, I'm serious. Who should I drop him 10-17? Shout out to
Real, ain't never did no police. Oh, never mind. I don't think the robbery happened yet. Somebody just mentioned that in the chat. Thank you. They say if you look here, you can see that Gucci is still rocking his earrings. So Guwap still got his earrings in right here. You can see, right? You can see. Yeah.
No, that don't mean nothing. Academics, your chat is not on the head. What if they already stripped the nigga, and then in the video they was like, hey, after they turned the camera up, let me get them earrings too. You don't know what happened. Your chat don't know what happened. So shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah. See something shiny? You can see it. So it looked like this is before Shiesty got down and unscrewed the fucking thing. Like, yo, nigga, stop putting it. Come on.
Before he hit that door, they was like, hey, check, hey, run your earrings too.
He had a wedding band. By the way, his hand is in his pocket, so he can't see, right?
His finger is out enough. His fingers is out enough. Yeah, he ain't got no ring on there. He has no ring on there, gang.
Married folks, which hand have y'all?
The one that's right
or
towards
left?
the pocket.
Left.
Yeah.
So it'd be this finger.
Thank you. And ain't no ring on there. He already got stripped, gang. That's why I said, yo, chat just blabbing. Like, I understand you got dedicated people, but nigga, just because they say something, we ain't got to just run in that narrative. No, man, they probably stripped his ass already. And then when they was recording, they was like, oh, this nigga got some big ass earrings too. We know them ain't fake. Them ain't swap meet. We talking about Gucci. Got him, coach. He was already pissed off.
Wasn't there a watch as well?
Yeah, that shit off. He ain't got no watch on.
Oh, see, you tried to drop in 1017. Shout out to real. I never did no police or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drunk.
See, he said we just did that. That's dumb. See, that's exactly what he said. We just did that. It's dumb. Like, why you want to keep saying this? Cause you got the camera. And
Did he say why is the gun wrong?
hey, chat, ain't this because? And then this footage came from Big 30, right? This footage was Big 30 recording from the iPhone that he was supposed to crush, right? Cause didn't Lil Durk do the same thing, try to crush his phone? So the people, I don't know why everybody think crushing your phone is gonna do something. That stuff is backed up on clouds. You think the feds is gonna allow us to get phones to where we could just crack and they don't get no data? We talking about the feds. They wouldn't even approve that to come to the US if they couldn't get into your shit. Always remember that. You have, they said home of the free, home of the gay, or however it go. Yeah, we live here. So you might have some freedom, but you don't really have no rights. They're gonna allow you to get something. It's like you're free, but we still gonna be your parents, which is the government. So we're not gonna allow you to get phones from China over here that's better than our Android shit. And then when people do stuff and save stuff on there, we can't get into it. Oh no. Do you know Donald Trump is the president? To try again, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. You dropped this done.
He said you dropped this just did.
Oh, see,
He said I dropped you.
Shout out to real. I never did no police or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did it.
Now, see, bro,
So this is by Pooh Shiesty.
He said, bro, we just did that.
This is a real video.
He punking him.
He's clearly trying to set it up in the video that maybe they could release it, or he thought he could use it over.
Yeah, it sounds not original. That's duress. Like you can hear the stress all in.
You can use
that video is trash.
So that's what he's trying to say. Like, yo, you can't use it because he's saying there's a real nigga who never did no police shit. Basically, almost kind of like
he ain't gonna
put out that Gucci wouldn't be telling.
You said you want to be drunk, you drunk. Oh, it's still. You drunk this done.
That nigga up that shit so quick.
See, you should actually drop in 1017. Shout out to real. I never did no police or none of that.
So remember, so Big 30's behind the camera.
Exactly.
The father is here.
That's what I thought.
Gucci's there. This is the gunman. No, nothing on his face.
Nothing.
By the way, supposedly, I don't know if the story was that when 30 went out, he got the backpack with the Draco that supposedly belonged to Shiesty, but we don't see Shiesty with a gun in his hand here.
Not at all.
And I'm guessing they probably made it that way.
Nobody's getting out of a contract for him, so he don't have to have a gun.
I think force. If Gucci was going to contest that contract, they were going to put this on social media like Gucci already said it, and then kind of shame Gucci like, nigga, unless you gonna tell niggas the truth that you got fucking robbed and punked like a pussy, you're gonna just abide by what it said, nigga. You said it on camera, nigga. You got it on camera. You said he dropped him 1017, so drop it.
They was living out a movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Go through.
They burned out for that movie.
I drop you. No, I'm saying.
He said, I drop you. He didn't say, I drop you. He said, I drop you. He said it like he Asian. I drop you.
But we just did that. That's dumb. What you do?
He said, we just did that. That's dumb.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he marked pro out.
Don't know you dropping. I drop you. No, I'm saying. Who's actually dropping 1017? Shut up. Real, I never did no police.
Now, we got like Lil Woody and a couple people like chiming in. This is what he says.
Hey, Gucci, man. You ain't did nothing wrong, my nigga. You ain't did nothing wrong. You won. You won. The fool. You recorded yourself. You self-snitched on yourself. Y'all niggas want to be gangster so bad. That video just pissed me the fuck off.
Why would you?
Y'all young nigga better tighten up.
Yeah.
Nigga, Gucci man won. Nigga, fuck you mean? He still got his freedom.
Bro,
his beautiful wife. Beautiful kid.
He got a strap in one hand and he got a camera in the other hand and recording some gangster.
You won.
You gonna try to
be in that situation like a player, like a boss, like the nigga you will. And get what? Nigga, we still smoking on whoever you want to smoke on. Fuck what these niggas talk about, man. Salute to you, Gucci, man. Fuck whoever mad. So it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I will say that maybe Gucci can, in some way, shape, or form, do like a 1-3 comeback with this video, because I don't think this video makes Gucci looks bad. It makes us look kind of ridiculous for supporting Shiesty. It's like black people. Let me just say,
don't make
culture.
It's
not that
neither. It's
support crime, but if it's like crime that's kind of clever, like we'll kind of turn a blind eye. This crime is so stupid that like I don't think nobody can support Shiesty. Like we like Shiesty, but like no one can support this, right? It was like, all right, this is stupid ass. Like if this was some shit that we could be like, oh no, that's some street nigga shit. And granted, I guaranteed like Shiesty was trying to do some street nigga shit. It just didn't play like that. It just played like
he was trying to do some.
Bro, this was like some bozo shit. And Gucci didn't look like he was scared.
No,
and to be honest,
pressured up.
Y'all playing them dumbass games. We can't defend y'all for getting a dumbass consequence, you know?
Hey, Gucci, man.
It's just sad work, man. I don't think, man. And then to have his dad there too. How your dad just as dumb as you? Like you mean to tell me your dad and you as son and father came up with the best ideas to rob this dude by gunpoint?
So there's a contract that was printed out.
I seen that picture he took in jail. Like, nigga, you taking pictures in jail like it's all good. Nigga, you know the pictures you take now, you gonna look at yourself 30 years from now and be like, that was dumb ass shit.
Don't know you dropping. I drop you. No, I'm saying. Shut up. Real, ain't never did no police, but none of that, bro. Tell them
that's what killed it too. He said, real nigga ain't never did no police shit. Like, what was that supposed to be? I know you ain't gonna tell after this. We just stripped the hell out of it.
Don't know you dropping. I drop you. No, I'm saying. Who's actually dropping 1017? Shut up. Real, ain't never did no police, but none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Yeah, that's weak. That's weak as hell, man. I done seen skits look better than that.
It's done.
Yeah, that's
So
what he
he's kind of
said.
like hinting towards, yo,
It's said as hell too much.
like, like, what more do you need?
You want to become you drunk?
And then dude in the background said square biz. That ain't no square biz. That's a robbery. He said square biz like he's straight up and down. That was a robbery. It ain't no square biz. That's gangster shit.
Crazy thing if they didn't have no surveillance video. Bobby, you know who I want
But
to
they
hear?
had a camera nigga.
The former lawyer.
That nigga was shooting a music
video. Hopefully he spoke about it.
That's what he thought it was. He was shooting a music video.
I remember when he went to, he fell
was
off
doing
the
the first day in jail.
when he was on the case,
He had the
was like,
first day out,
he went to,
and then he was making the video for first day in jail.
He basically just have Gucci's word, and I was like, oh, a bunch of felons' word. Okay, maybe you could beat it. Like, it's just a bunch of felons' words versus. Hold on.
Man, you had a whole police there. That police is sworn to get on that stand. He didn't
go. Another felon. And to give that felon 20 years, you might need a little bit more proof. A little bit more proof. Give me 1 second. I'm looking up for this.
No, we finna skip your bum ass. You taking too long. Next. Oh yeah, you ain't even halfway through. I should have known this is Poetic Flacco Daddy. So you know how that's going. As long as Poetic Flacco on Daddy on the job, that's what he got going. So that's what we ain't finna be doing.
Right. Your spacious.
No. We don't go man. I got kicked out of there. Man, I got kicked out of that bitch. I was only in there for like what? 3 hours. Nigga end up whooping some feet inside the hotel. Then they tell me, oh, it was too loud, man. We had to shut your ass up, nigga. Y'all some snitches. Where Poetic Taco at? Or matter of fact, say cheese hit him first.
They never did no police, none of that. I'm telling what's going on. And we should did that. There's nothing to do. Get drunk. Get drunk.
Is that, bro? We in the AI era. Hold on, we in the AI era.
Cause I'm mixed, so like, I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, you meet him at in prison?
Halfway house. You got me. That's him. That's him.
Bro. Wait.
Sign that paper.
Bro, what you thinking though? Like, bro, you throw your life up, bro?
Oh, yeah. Seal the deal right there. 2-point enhancement, nigga. The second chance is gone. You're out of there. Like, oh my.
He said a 2-point enhancement.
What?
Just got out.
You're telling me, like, bro, we got like connections. Like, people been saying shit was gonna come out. Because remember at the beginning they said it was no evidence. It was nothing on surveillance.
That's what made the internet take off and run. Like Pooh Shiesty didn't have no video. No, it was correct. They didn't have the footage until Big 30 tried to crack that phone. Now, he was able to bail out with a good lawyer, but Big 30 and his dad had a conversation about the phone that they got that got the video of them up in Drake and the pressuring up. Dad walking down the hallway with the paperwork. And then, I don't know if y'all know this, but Pooh Shiesty dad is a rat. Do you know that? Oh, they don't talk about that much, huh? They don't tell y'all Pooh Shiesty dad is a rat. He works as an undercover CI for the feds. Oh, y'all didn't know that, huh? Say less moments. Don't nobody even mention his dad being a CI for the Federal Bureau Investigation Department. Oh, yes. He is a vital snitch. And you go look him up and it's going to tell you all up and down YouTube. I was going to do it, but I was like, you know what? That ain't my business. But I sure be watching stuff while y'all be watching No Jumpers and Four Extras and other dudes in jail cells that want to tell us how to live our life and keep it gangster. And we supposed to keep it as gangster as them and get life just like them. So we be in there with some towels, a metal bed, and a sink that's hooked up to the toilet that flush louder than a motherfucker. I'm talking about we be talking like this. Be like, God damn, nigga, turn your phone down or something. Well, Pooh Shiesty just left that. It's always one thing I always said too. Now, I used to be on bozo stuff too when I was in the hood. But one thing my dad did tell me one time he visited me and he thought I was through with money when I was facing life. I was facing 39 double life. First time in LA County Jail facing a real case. 39 double life. I was 18 years old. This man told me, he said, when you do get out of jail, son, you are like a jailbird. You do go back. But I can say you do stay out over 6 months. So I can at least say you ate at a lot of restaurants and you wasn't in a rush to go back to jail. I was like, what kind of shit is that? He was like, yeah, we done been to hometown buffet. We done been this, that. Like, you didn't just eat a couple burgers and then just go back to jail and do a whole nother. I was like, damn, dad, this my pops used to be watching me. But Big 30, that phone, yo clouting up, that Minister Society moment that y'all thought y'all was gonna get back with Yo Gotti, so he could feel good about his brother being RIP, and he can have that video in his archive, and he can live life like a boss. Yo Gotti think he's so much of a mafia boss. In this day and age, he probably told him, yeah, man, if you get out that deal with a Gucci, man, I'm gonna look out for you. Like, man, not even that, man. We gonna record it for you. Like, we gonna go all out. You pay us some money like that. Hey, man, you seal the deal, man. I got you on some mafia Memphis shit, right? They went to go try to get that video footage for him. And they was gonna give him the papers. They was gonna give him the video. He was gonna probably get that to a lawyer, but ain't no lawyer could do nothing with that video game. That was way too elementary. Like with me, I don't even care, nigga. Just me looking at it. And if you show me that in the hood, I'll be like, my nigga, that don't sound real, gang. He like, man, we said this already. Like he's irritated. Look, to make it believable that he signed it because you want to leave, y'all would have been hugging. Y'all would have had smiles on your face. That was not good acting. That's the first thing everybody gonna look for, because why does it look like a funeral that he's leaving? You know what I mean? Wasn't y'all meeting there to do this? So you gonna say? So you gonna run the narrative? Okay, cool. Well, if it was good on both ends, people shake hands, maybe smiles on each other's faces. It wasn't none of that. So I don't think that's why I said he wasn't bright. They wasn't bright, man. I think the best thing them niggas know how to do is slang on and do their time. Pooh Shiesty came out like lumberjack, man. He didn't even try to shave his face. I was like, oh yeah, he been doing that time. He got that prison look, like niggas be thugging in there doing a time, and they just be beard like Rick Ross in it and don't really be lining it up. Cause what for? Nigga, they in jail. Pooh Shiesty came out, no lineup type shit. Full beard, dreads. This nigga went in there with the waves, came out full beard and dreads. Chunky in the face. Like, whoa, whole different dude. What was you doing all them push-ups for? Why did you wrap all them cars rose gold? You went right back to jail. You not finna keep paying for them because your people's gonna be driving your car. So what'd you do it for? You didn't do it for Big Scar. Big Scar in the clouds. I know you was mad about that because you feel Gucci, got over on you, and it is what it is. But shit, so you think he got over on your little cousin, Scar, even though he unalived his own self by drinking. And we talking about nigga that slow nigga Texas drinking. Went and RIP'd himself, just got signed to Gucci, and then you thought he owed y'all more and he dropped y'all 10 grand. 10 racks is a lot in Memphis. Now, if we was talking California, nigga, that's pennies. Nigga, for flowers with doves to send off, nigga, you paying about 6,000 to 8,000. Go look it up. You ain't never paid for it, so you don't know what I'm talking about. Go get some your people's name, maybe like some hearts and stuff, like it looked like downtown LA Mexicans did it, and then go get the white doves. Get about 50 to 100 of them, and then all they gonna do is release them, and then they gonna go right back to the home where they came from, and they gonna do it again tomorrow and get another 200 to 500 out your ass. Man, they get come on, man. 10,000 was a lot for Big Scar, but then that 10 million, and then him pressing for that chain back, man. LeBron said y'all not finna be Kobe me, but yeah, he gone. That's why I did that short. I haven't even seen how many views I got off it. Sometimes I don't be chasing. I just say certain stuff just to see if it go, and it be going.
What did we just watch?
Oh,
Why would you do that?
why would they record that shit? Why would they even get it? Oh my god. Feel it.
So you was just in the feds, right? You bumped into Pooh Shiesty. Like, what was that like? Like,
It was
cause
cool.
you said he was humble.
That's what I'm saying. He pulled the fuck out of me. He came off straight bullshit. Like,
He said he fooled him. Hey, that's how you gotta be though. You gotta be cool as a fan, cause them people that be unaliving, like them serial eaters,
No,
and they be like, yeah, he used to go to work every day, but then he got like 18 bodies up under him.
wow. He told you that. Remember, you came to the office. Cause no, look, he not lying. Cause I was at the office to get permission to leave, and you bumped into him then.
yes.
And he tell me that. Wow. Yo, this was back then. I'm not. This my nigga. I'm not thinking he capping. But sometimes rappers could be like they over exaggerate.
I was like, oh, and he trying to get that 10.
And this ain't ratting because the shit already public. But he did tell him that, and he told me that, and that's when we tried to get the interview. And what he say? He wanted 50. And I said this on No Jumper. Wow.
All that money was getting one enough.
He was getting a lot of it.
It wasn't enough.
Man, threw his life away. So you don't think that's AI?
Hell no. Hell no. Fuck no. That shit real deal. That shit real deal. She didn't want to say his name. He like, man, he dropped. Nah, nigga, say what happened. Say what's going on. You dropped, right? You want to be dropped? You dropped. I don't play, but I did.
Yeah, you can't AI no shit like that. It was too much personality in that shit.
He was stressed.
Trying to get up out the situation. Yeah.
Feet.
So okay, you just did
happy feet. I would have been like, niggas,
what's that look like?
moving around.
That's the one. Like sentence.
You act like you got a pocket rocket on you or something. Like you make me nervous.
I know it's just a big case. You may get sentenced early. You feel me? I waited like a year and like 18 months before I even got sentenced. You feel me? Once you get sentenced, nigga, you gonna go right then. I'm pretty sure he's going right then because he's fucking a menace to society. They're not gonna play no games with him. Like
he said they not finna play no games with him.
Like, but does it make it worse?
He just left him in the face.
Tether. Yes. It's bad because he was never out the system yet. He was fucking serious, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, under the
ankle
BOP,
brace.
there's still a fucking inmate. At the end of the day,
for real, with the ankle bracelet, you still an inmate. Right. God, you would like, and you hold choppers.
You're like, no, you cannot wait till you got at the halfway house. Like, you only had like a couple months. Then you had the bitch up there on your side. Like, you could have played that way more smooth. Like, if you was gonna do that, like, you could have did that way more smooth. You know, oh my God, this shit was tongue and crashed out. Like, what the fuck?
And recorded it though. I just crashed out.
Like, it's in the group chat, but everybody like, yo, this shit. Is this shit real?
It
it's
can't
so
be
dumb. Real. It's so crashed out. It looks fake.
Yeah. Look, that's bold. Them niggas bold.
Yeah. No emotion at all. Like, no, just doing. So when you met him, he didn't come off as cocky, test out, or none of that. No, when I met him,
he said that's that Memphis shit. Just do it.
Man, I'm on a whole new route. Like, but why did he mention the 10 million? Cause I said so, like, cause I asked him, I said, so shit, like, you know, how you and Gucci? He's like, man, I ain't gonna lie between me and you. That nigga owe me like 10 million, but you know, it's good. I'm gonna recoup all that. So he was positive about it. He like, you know, it is what it is. But in the back of his mind, it was some old other bullshit. Well, probably Gucci probably said some shit to him, right? Probably so. Probably so. Cause did you see the text messages that leaked with the six 630s? I mean 630s. You didn't see that? It was a text message that leaked, and in the group chat he was like, "Man, I need 6 certified members for when I put." Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. So I did. It probably went south. Probably so. But see, when he told me that Gucci, he like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna end up getting all bad. I'm like, yeah, because like, nigga, like, it's the first day. Yeah. All that shit, like, I'm thinking maybe you gonna go about this some legitimate way, like, you
he
know,
said it's legitimate way.
Use that. Whoa. No. So fresh out of prison, niggas usually come home level headed, and then they slowly get back to their way.
He was at full speed.
He came home from prison. Oh, I'm gonna do this.
No, he was on that.
Touch that first dollar, you get right back in that mall. Like, damn. All your old. Yeah. First, when you smoke the first blunt, when you drink the first. Oh, damn, bro. Like, that shit goes away that quick. I'm trying to tell you, when niggas finna come out from prison, I'm gonna start driving trucks. I'm gonna do this. I ain't doing none of that. As soon as you get into that world, I think people gonna think like,
as soon as you get back to that world,
are listening to me. Like, this is my guy. Like, you go scroll down on my IG, like road trips, like all that. And when I went on No Jumper and said that he charges 50 was from him. Like, and me and him are not here together to talk about. We here to get food, and this shit just happened. Like, so I don't want y'all niggas to, you know how niggas be. Like, yeah. Yeah, but I hate that for him. Yeah, but you did tell me that though about the 10 million though at the office that day, bro. I never thought about that shit. So he was on some fuck Gucci. That's why when he came home, he never reshared Gucci or none of that. None of that shit. And y'all don't like who Shiesty following me. So still to this day. To this day. Right here. Y'all. We coming with facts. This my nigga, and I forgot about this shit. Like, he told me this shit though. So Gucci owed him 10. He probably followers. Sloppy Joe. Wow. Okay, before we get off here, how long is the sentence gonna be? How long they gonna sentence? What's the sentence?
So he
30,
he's
50.
4 5.
he's gonna do at least good. He gonna do at least 7 to 10, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
7 to 10.
Take a chance of life.
Like, wait,
They gave you a second chance at
no, that's small.
It's because he got money. That's why I say that. Because I mean, money don't mean nothing in the feds, but at the end of the day, he got a lot of it. You feel me? Like,
see. But it's a lot of people in the feds. At most, everybody in the feds got bread. Like, come on, man, you couldn't even stop mobsters from going to the feds. So, even in the feds, they was having their own like kitchen area where they was cooking their own foods with all their homies, and they was off in a different area, but still had to do your time, gang.
I'll do a 17. At least. A retired police officer, though, too. At least 17. Now, the max, it can go up. I'll say at least 7 to 10 years for sure. For sure. Offering no less than that. No less. I'm not trying to hear that. Man, you like, bro. I ain't gonna say you ain't learning. He lights you up for robbing niggas. You get out and rob a nigga again. Like you're still on fucking bomb with us. You ain't learning.
And they got the audio to his ankle brace.
And that's the pen. Like nothing being no medium. None of even they go USP. Like,
threw his life away, bro.
He can make another first day out.
Get a street cat and somebody owed you 10 million.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
He was gonna make so much money.
Went better, way
differently. Like, he could have bought himself out the deal.
Like you gotta move different, especially knowing the predicament you made right now. Like, this ain't the spin on state, so this feds you fucking with.
So do you feel like the people around him failed him?
Hell yes. They did too much video shit. Fucking
too much video shit. They were showing the Rolex. See, I just said it. That was dumb.
Crash out.
Y'all just showed y'all robbed it. That's
dumb. You think at least 17?
At least 7, no less than that.
Would you be shocked if he got a dub?
No. Hell no, I ain't be shocked.
I ain't gonna be shocked.
Anything that happened, I'm not shocked at all. That's what his ass gets.
So when you met, cause y'all talked about it too, like even more after that. It was all positive.
That's why I can't tell him, like, bro, he really on some new shit. Like he.
You did tell me that.
Like,
you did tell me that.
Not trying to. Like he done with that shit. He really want to get in his bag. He said he missed too much money out here. But I'm trying to tell you, once they brought that bag to him, he touched that money. He like, nah, I need to go get my shit. I know how you gonna feel it. I got all these hundreds. This ain't. I need my 10 straight up.
Yeah, he was. Man, he wanted that. That's a lot.
More about it, bro.
Oh, so
you traded your life for it.
Right here with us, man. Hey, y'all comment below and let us know, is this shit like?
Nah, what I want to comment on is how you got that shirt with all the goddamn lint balls on it, nigga. Ain't you Sean Cotton? I knew your name was Sean Cotton, but I didn't think, you know what I mean? Sheesh, you meant cotton balls on a t-shirt. Let's see what 2 Games for YouTube lying about. J Hood and his homeboy. He put his face on there. Random ass face. Like this nigga, man, these dudes is something else, man. Clout is real, man. Like I said though, I don't listen to nothing that 2 Games for YouTube say. Everything he said, you just believe the names is real and the situation, but don't believe nothing about somebody getting DP'd. And when he get to telling you a story about what somebody else hood supposed to be doing to somebody, nigga, how your Mexican ass know? You Mexican. How do you know, fool? Like, how do you know, eh?
YouTube. A lot of people ain't talking about this, but on August the 8th, J Hood will be fighting Jay Reddy. Jay Reddy is a well-known rapper in LA. He's affiliated with the UGs. Jay Reddy said he seen J Hood's fight video, and he said he was not impressed. Jay Reddy is so confident that he put that on his hood that he's gonna win this fight. So he better win this fight, or he's gonna be fighting his hood next because they're gonna summon him for the DP.
Put that on underground crib. You don't know I got you beat. Bro, what do you mean? Oh, you okay? Put it right now. Oh, underground crib, you ain't gonna be beat in a boxing match. In a in a boxing match, you don't know that. In a boxing, bro, I'm out here training. I just be got to train.
That's a little ass arms.
I'm gonna work out. You did it, nigga. I was just on the phone with you.
Wow. That nigga zesty. I told you it's gonna be some lying. I knew this YouTube was on some lying shit.
Oh, dog, you going against me? Your own flesh and blood. Your own flesh and blood. You're 23. Let me show you my combo woman. Maybe you forgot that fact. You're gonna throw us a number 3 from Burger King.
This nigga got kids in the background. Oh shit.
Jay Reddy took away a piece. This was a street fight, a county jail fight, and Jason will most likely win. Then different ball game. It's all about stamina.
You
He
really
said
missing
Jason
nothing
will
on
be tired
YouTube,
by
man.
the second, and he'll be lucky if he makes it to the third. But by that time, I'm already hitting him with so many punches.
Tell y'all this about Jay. I'm gonna tell y'all this about Jay Hood. This is why I say. This is why I say. This is why I say. I'm gonna beat Jay Hood out. Now, if we were on a street fight or a county jail fight, Jay Hood possibly got me. But wrong fight because I fight because I'm not because Jay.
They over here swinging in the air talking about what they gonna do to niggas. And they actually doing it to each other like
He's gonna be all that trying to get up on me in the corner, all that. I'm not
this
doing
is
that.
crazy work. Great man.
I'm dominant weaving. So this is gonna be all Jay Hood gonna be talking about the second round. They gonna keep breaking it up. They just keep breaking it up. I'm fighting like last long. This is gonna last long for sure. So once he get tired, and that's true. I'm used to a county just bubble. One long round. Because I'm just
He said
listening.
one long round. What's the deal?
Going to Floraville, Florida.
Chucky, Barbie's gonna walk J Hood to the ring. Jay Reddy said J Hood can't fight. All he does is grab.
What
He
Chucky
uses his
Barbie
size
gotta
to
do
take
in
people
this?
down. He starts punching on them when they're on the ground. But see, you can't do that in the ring. You can't use your size against me. Who do you guys got to win this fight? Jay Reddy or J Hood?
I don't know neither of them niggas.
Walking me out. Walking me out. My woman walking me out. So I'm out here playing throwing. And all right, just to let y'all know, that video was never supposed to be leaked. One. Second of all, let them know, Jay. You cannot fight nobody that's running from you. I seen that little boy at WrestleMania video. Who was wrestling?
My mama, y'all was wrestling.
He not made it a boxing match because with the hands, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna knock you out, but I'm gonna knock you out. Look. First and foremost, bro. I never said I knew how to fight. I said I fight hard. I fight hard too. I said I fight hard. I never said I knew how to fight. I'm not a professional fighter. I know that I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna get in there. I'm not gonna do no backing up. I'm not gonna run. I'm
not gonna run. These niggas stupid.
That's all I'm saying. What you see that video? In that video, you didn't even do no backing up. No, I'm running. I can take doing this to beat y'all. I'm doing this to prove a point.
This is, hey man, that's what I said. I don't believe none of this. That shit is just some random ass back page conversation that these niggas just had randomly. And you know who gonna catch the ball and take off and run like it's a true story? Yours truly. What it do, you too? What it do? Like I be looking at his shit like, man, what part of this am I gonna take as to be the lie? Cause you know what I mean? Like, we got the Hunted show. Let's see what old Wackaroni got to say about Pooh Shiesty, because he got the paperwork, man. He got the real footage. Like Gucci sent him the footage straight from the lawyer himself. So you got to, you know what I mean? When Wack on the job, you just got to know Wack gonna lay it out on the line. Like, he ain't playing with niggas. Look at this nigga. This nigga got sodas. Like, bruh. Big head boy.
What's up with it? What's up with it?
Man, you know what's up with it, nigga. What you doing over here?
Collective day.
Hey, who you know over here, homie?
Running around.
Running around.
Ran a few errands with the queen.
Yeah, I see you got that Just for Men on your chin. Show ain't white this week. I knew you was gonna put it back in. That shit look black like shoe
Had
polish.
a little appointment with her.
And then look, he put it on with a black shirt. He put that Just for Man on, and then he put that black shirt on so it wouldn't fuck up his shirt. Man, I'm on to this nigga, man. Last week he was full gray around the lips.
Day.
Oh man, come on with this zesty shit.
We seen the video that I told you they had. I told y'all over a month ago. They had the video.
Oh, you did?
I told y'all they also had proof of the contract.
When you gonna stop telling us something then, Mr. Tell Us Man?
Pooh Shiesty's dick with attorney at the time, which he has since let go, was on the internet screaming, "Oh, it was just him writing out his lyrics."
Damn, nigga, you gonna have a microphone by your chewing? Jeez, you wanna hear that shit down your throat, nigga? Transmission shit.
Let's talk about it.
1-800-FIX-IT-WACK.
Just pop up. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But everybody was at all when they said Gucci Mane told me he gave a statement. One bill.
Then tell us then, nigga.
This whole situation really upsets me and angers me to watch this. It angered me to see Gucci Mane in that situation.
Yeah,
because I know on that day he really went down there to mediate, correct, compromise, or fix a problem.
Amen.
And to watch him stand there,
Amen,
under that type of duress.
Hey, Wack, you went and got a tan today? You went to the tan booth, you look dark.
Somebody whose father couldn't even pull him out the gutter. Sit there in front of somebody he birthed into this game of music. Call it what you want. 1017 gave the man his lane, carved his way, gave all the hits he got, is up under that label. Gucci Mane believed in him when other people didn't. Right?
Man, get to it, old man.
And to see this individual, bozo, like, yo, yeah, so what is it? Oh, that's your paperwork. Well, what is it? Well, you being dropped from 1017. Gucci Mane try to make it.
Wait, hold on. I had to think about this, Wack. Why in the hell do you have stacks and stacks and stacks of sodas and cups in the background? But then you talking about you just walked and ran around and all this, did some exercise, and then you come up here eating a nectarine or a peach, like you doing some healthy shit, but you have a mountain of sodas, Pepsi, Strawberry Crush, some other shit here on the side. Stop fronting.
His way out. You got a dude here with the Drake. You got his father in the back with the contract. Pooh Shiesty's narrating it. And he got Big 30 recording. Get exclusive.
Big 30, you better look forward to your time too, man. I don't know if your parole. Nah, he did this about 30. He did this about 30 something minutes ago.
Yeah, I can't
About less than, it said like 28 minutes ago.
put it on Big 30 because Big 30 is he's only gonna do what he's allowed to do. I'm gonna talk the way I'm supposed to talk without saying things that maybe shouldn't be said.
Police.
We don't talk about it, it's just the internet is talking about it.
Oh.
Gucci Mane, let's address him. He went down there to attempt
To
to fix
resolve.
his problem. What Gucci Mane went wrong is he factored out that you're going somewhere to fix a problem. The key word in this is problem. And I believe Gucci learned a valuable lesson.
Amen.
Some things we could never ignore. Some of our ways we could never disregard or act as if there's no need for them because we all come from survival. And anytime you're going into a situation where you're attempting to fix a problem, that means you're going into a problematic situation. So you should go into this situation ready to deal with the potential problem. If the fixing happens, that's great. But if it's a problem, at least you're ready to deal with it. And that's the only place I feel Gucci went wrong. Turn that down. As a businessman and as a man, that man went down there because in his mind, this is his artist. Can't be that serious. We gonna get it right. But who Shiesty's the rap? He's the bozo.
He's the rat.
This dude is somebody on his team to film this whole ordeal. There's no way you guys are gonna minister the distaste for Gucci Mane's action. And that's as if Pooh Shiesty's action isn't just as guilty. Nobody should have no amnesty, no feeling sorry for this situation. Because with or without Gucci Mane's statement, the video was going to tell the tale anyway. Yeah, he made a statement. That was his choice.
That video say everything.
Gucci Mane in his head, this ain't nothing street, this business. This ain't no birds on the table, no pounds on the table. This ain't no guns, no perks, no none of that, no bank robbery money on the table. This is business. And I'm gonna handle this as a corporate exec should. That's his demeanor, that's his thoughts. And as a man, long as he stand on it, it don't really matter what nobody else got to say. Because nobody wakes up and walks in his skin and lays down and goes to sleep with him, but him, and that individual that he has surrendered his trust to, whoever that may be, as we know is more than likely his wife and his children. So he gonna do what's best for them. And that's what's best for the naysayer on the internet. But let's look at Pooh Shiesty. Can we agree? Huh? Can we agree that you recorded a kidnapping, a robbery, an assault, and extortion.
Chevy drivers need a truck.
Hey,
Shows
that's
up.
crazy work, man. Hey, he did tell though, low key, having that video that you were gonna tell on yourself when you go see Yo Gotti. So that is telling.
Go minister society this?
Damn, everybody saying what I'm saying. I said minister society.
Like,
That's crazy. That's what it was.
person ain't saying this ain't no crash out. This is the
Wax said the same thing to me. That's crazy.
gangster.
It ain't stupid.
Commission that they killed 30, 40 years.
Who does that?
That's gangster? Nah. That's a dummy.
That's dumb as hell. That's dumb as hell.
Now let's talk about the facts. Big 30, none of them had a bail. None of them had a bail prior to. Before we get to that, Wack told y'all a month ago.
So you gonna say they snitched up?
How do you know? Because I talk to people.
Oh, the police. I knew it was coming.
Talk to me.
I knew it was
Whether
coming.
directly, indirectly.
Yeah, I know how they do.
You know what I know.
Yep, and you pay for what you pay for. The
So
honey side
prior to
clubhouse.
doing this investigation, discovering and finding this tape that belonged to Big 30, prior to them discovering the contract that was picked up and handled by the father, who I released the documents on immediately when this happened.
And tell, I know Wack know his dad is a rat. If you do this,
years ago in 2007, he got a 5K1 status. Those documentations was released by the exposers, myself, on the Hunter side of Clubhouse, as well as should be on the internet.
but his dad is a rat, right?
Both all these people had a no bond. So let's do the math. You have a no bond. All they have is the statements of Gucci Mane, the security guard, the DJ, the best friend, so on and so forth. No bond. Now they discovered these things, this tape that belongs to Big 30. And they discovered this video that shows the father in Staples or whatever it was, putting together this contract. The first thing they're gonna do is pull Big 30 out into the interrogation room.
Yep.
Pull the father out into the interrogation room. They're gonna show Big 30. This is you. This is your phone.
Yep.
You were the one recording.
You're the
They're gonna
camera
show the
for shit show.
this is you. This is you.
Carry the bag and the papers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
just
try to-
like the frozen
This is you
photos.
telling your son when he asks you, is everything cool on the contract?
He ain't never went to jail before. You got to understand this.
Now, what
Big
you have
30
to say
been in
about
jail before. He ain't had a squad and cough before.
Shiesty Daddy? That's what we call keeping it gangster and says, I ain't got
Yeah,
nothing.
support the chat, $ PVF, for no money in a minute.
Okay, no problem. They continue on, send them back to their cell with a no bail, shoot them charges, and we'll see you in court. But if they're ready and willing, if they ready and willing to cooperate, it's like training a dog. You want him to sit, give him a treat.
Nope, I pick up a stick.
You want him to walk, give him a treat.
Nope, I pick up a stick.
First thing,
You must don't got no Rottweiler.
give us what we want.
That food he gonna expect and still do some shit.
We'll give you
Pick up that stick, boy, they'll sit down, they'll lay down, they won't move for 20 minutes. Just pick up a stick and just act like you're gonna do something. They will stay there like a little puppy. I did it this morning, just picked up a stick, and I got the first chance. I washed his whole body with cold water. And he did not get up because that stick was loose. And I ain't never whooped his feet before.
Negotiation.
And he be scared of a stick I never touched.
Now, do I think the buck stops here with Gucci? No. 6 dudes in there with no attorneys. One of them got caught with multiple firearms at the time of his apprehension.
Oh,
nobody has mentioned these things.
Damn, I was finna say I never heard of that. The guns, because they don't have all the guns that was in the bag. They don't know how many was in the bag. Y'all travel. This is another dumb thing. Besides the video, this dumbass truck nigga drove all the way from Memphis to Texas to commit crimes. Nigga, you stupid. You cross state lines or something. This nigga getting 30, 40 years. What a shit show. This nigga dumb. Crash out of the year. He get first place. Let's go.
We got 3 slots. Maybe
that nigga
4.
Big cut.
One or two of y'all might get some action. And they're gonna go to the one who phone call they've been listening to. Where they've been hearing the baby mama cry and say we losing things and this is that and that is this and this and that. And they gonna go to them specifically and say, we know you was involved in this. We know you on the other side of the camera behind Pooh Shiesty when he's talking to Mr. Gucci, man. And we know you guys have firearms. We know.
I just, Big 30, he might be solid. He might be by the street code. But nigga, this is your first time in there, and you ain't in there for no unaliving. And nigga, you facing time like you unalived this brother. Like, do you know the time that y'all finna get when this police officer get on that goddamn stand? Do you know this police officer, this is going to be the first time he's going to be up there to where he could play victim? Do you know how many times this police officer been up there to where he'll look at the victim like, damn, she didn't sell it right, or he didn't sell it right. He should have did this. She should have did that. He's finna do that to that nigga on the stand. I wouldn't be surprised that nigga drop a tear.
All these things. We ain't really tripping at it. Y'all was doing what you was told to do. But what we want to know is where the he's at. That's what they want to know. They not tripping the Gucci man thing. That's an open.
He said where the body's at.
With special circumstances, they want to know now where the body's at.
Whack 100, he's stupid. Nah, they ain't
listening to these
lyrics that far.
Caught you with a couple firearms.
Whack 100 put a dub on it. He said he took it all left straight. He didn't went to the straps. Now he went. See, he extra.
Remember.
See. Now that right there, that's that poetic Flacco shit right there, bro. You didn't went from a gun. They ain't said nothing about no Pooh Shiesty bodies. Now this nigga just gonna throw this frisbee in the internet and then hope somebody be like, oh yeah, Whack 100 said he got a body on it. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all better check out this Ruler report. Man, once I found out Ruler report is not even from California, I will not be playing that nigga again. Yeah, boy, you better not mention me neither, nigga. I'm a roast your ass, nigga. You ever say my name in anything Ruler's report, nigga, you ain't even from LA. Nigga, you get all your content from LA. Shut your ass up.
This is gonna go for a Gucci Mane thing, which is very shallow right now because it's open and shut to a RICO with mass indictments. I hate to say it, but before Christmas, it's gonna be a wave come through Memphis.
Shit, what you talking about, Memphis? It's a wave already came through California today, nigga. You ain't heard about Figaro? How come ain't nobody talked about Figaro today? I be scared to play the clips because they be talking about copyright and cutting. I could probably cut it out when they when I upload the live and stuff like that. But that's a lot of more extra shit. But nigga, 10 people got arrested and they saying it's connected to the Rico with P4K. I don't know why nobody ain't said it, but me and my shorts. I think I got like 2,000 views on that, maybe almost three. I don't be knowing no more. Sometimes I just put something up. I go to sleep for like 2 3 hours. Next thing you know, 11K. Go to sleep for like 30 minutes to an hour. Wake up, that bitch 18K. Wake up in the morning, that bitch be like 34K. Nigga, next thing you know, before the end of the day, that bitch at 90K. Nigga, then I wake up in the morning, that shit at 107K. I don't know, nigga. I just know I got a whole lot of KKKKKs all in my shorts.
Because they don't care about the Gucci Mane situation no more. They have all they need, more than what they need. But in order for them other six to have some amnesty, in order for his father, who will be 50 this year, to avoid going
His
to the
dad gonna
federal
be 50
penitentiary,
this year. This nigga doing.
everybody now knows you ratted
This nigga be reading.
in 07.
He still got the glasses on.
We don't know that you gave a statement on your own son.
See, look. Whack when he be at home and R&B over there seeing that other nigga from Main Street, her other sugar daddy. This nigga be at the house reading with them reading rainbow glasses on. Blood be just like the police. He'll put that paper right there on his fat ass stomach, and he be rocking back and forth, twinkling his crusty ass toes. He be watching the news like a grandpa should. Then that nigga be reading all Pooh Shiesty shit, and then he be circling the highlighted, and he got his little points to where. And yeah, since they got caught with the gun, I'ma say they got a body on them. Yeah, I'ma say they got bodies on it. And then he gonna put it in big exclamation points. You ever seen your grandma and grandpa Bible where it be highlighted and underlined with all these different colors and pens and marks and stuff? You like, God damn, Granny, your Bible look like a whole hit up book of everybody that came through. Like your shit look like hit ups on the wall in the hood. Man, my granny got so many different highlighters and crosses and all type of drawings on the side. I be like, God damn, granny, you done read this bitch a million times. You don't think it's enough words in the Bible already? You still trying to squeeze some stuff on the side?
You want to know where the body's at.
See, I told you finna go off on that shit again. That nigga out of pocket, man. Hey, man, look, man. I already know whack. I've been on here a year and a half. I know where this nigga going. He's selling it, bro. He's selling some dry brack.
Willing to bet
Look,
you any kind of money.
he's selling dry brack. He's selling brittle. He got too much baking soda on it. I see straight through it.
Where the body's at. When you look up and you hear supersede indictment,
Body.
Pooh Shiesty is ordering hits on such and such and such, you gonna know. One of them chose themselves.
He trying to look dirt this nigga, man. He didn't hit this.
Want to grow up and say, Pooh Shiesty was in my DMs anyway. That he ain't for you. And what about us? Whatever one get him going, whichever one of them dudes is 23 years old, and they say, yeah, you looking at 30. What? You looking at more years than you've been living already. Unless you tell us where the body's at. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming. What y'all don't understand is the streets are no longer in control.
I don't understand. This nigga whack line. This nigga whack line. He said, "What a body."
Green cameras, Tesla vehicles,
This nigga selling this shit.
police lights, parking lots,
This nigga stupid.
fake tracking, facial recognition. You gotta be damn near crazy to think you gonna jump out in these streets and win. It ain't gonna happen. Pooh Shiesty allowed Big 30 to record multiple crimes being committed. There's no way on earth you're gonna say, "Oh, Gucci did this," without you speaking on, "Oh, Shiesty did that." Let y'all hold that. I'm gonna let y'all think about that.
Man, shut up.
Y'all be safe for the 4th of
I ain't
July.
holding nothing, nigga. That sound gay.
We will be streaming in the backyard. We going up.
Oh, that's cute. So you gonna have let me think. Blueface gonna be there. You know that's your daddy right about now. Or Shooter gonna be there. Crip Mac gonna be there. Ray Gay gonna be there. Who else, nigga? All right, come on, man. The clubhouse niggas is gonna be there. Third skinny ass gonna be there. You know Third gonna be there. Blood skinny as hell, blood. That nigga just like baby braids, man. I known this nigga since the pen. This nigga Third ain't got no bigger gang. Third is just come on, man. Big U gets a big win in the streets. I ain't even fit. Hey man, big fella, I ain't got nothing against Damian Porter, but this nigga right here, you just Damian Porter, you go hard, bro. You stay in that you stay on that computer gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You stay on that goddamn computer. It seemed like every time I look up, your ass is just, on the computer, just and I seen you try to follow me for 2, 3 days. I see you been seeing the views and you try, but you know what I mean? I'm leaving you in a whole nother way. Like, you know what I mean? I'm leaving everybody in a whole nother way. Like my shorts is I don't even have to do videos really no more. As long as I just shoot shorts all day, nigga, I'm gonna make more bread than all you niggas. I swear to God, with just shorts. I ain't even gotta talk no more.
Gonna put Pooh Shiesty under the jail, he would never see daylight again. Not only will he not see daylight again, he's going to a part of the jail where daylight won't see him.
Wait, what's up with hair?
arrested 9 people.
What's up with fucking hair, man?
At a Dallas recording studio.
Who is this nigga? This ain't no female. Look at that nigga jawline. Man, that nigga got a straight Pocahontas chief of the Chickasaws jawline. This ain't no girl. Oh, they trying to play us on the news already? Damn. Look at this.
Investigators say the main suspect, a Memphis rapper known as Pooh Shiesty, held a group of musicians at gunpoint during a dispute over a recording contract. Fox Source Alex Boyer is live with details. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Clarice, this is certainly great.
Man, she's sweet too.
According to that complaint,
Why everybody's sweet on the news, man?
7 others traveled to Dallas back in January to go to a recording studio to meet up for a purported business meeting. But once there, the rapper allegedly held a record executive at gunpoint over that record deal dispute. From rapper, don't make it pay. Accused kidnapper Dontrell Williams Jr., known as Pooh Shiesty, seen here in his YouTube video, is under arrest for allegedly assaulting his record label.
That's an AI video.
Records during a purported business meeting in Dallas back on January 10th. At the time of the incident, he was on house arrest for a previous unrelated crime.
Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators lured the 3 victims to a Dallas recording studio. The gist of it is this: Williams wanted out of his contract with New 1017 Records, which is owned by fellow rapper Gucci Mane. Federal investigators say Williams pointed an AK-style weapon to the head of the victim, identified in the complaint by his initials.
That's the boy at the door we watched.
To sign
That's the one that's
recording contract. Gucci Mane's real name is Radrick Davis, which matches the victim's initials.
Hey man, Pooh, let me give you some advice real quick, homie. If them good white folks come to you today and they say, hey Pooh, we got 30 years for you, man, take that 30 years and be happy about it, man. Go sit down and do your 30. Because the evidence that came out today against Pooh Shiesty was so overwhelming. Pooh Shiesty's greatest advocate and defender, Lawyers for Worker Mo, made a video and said, hey man, Pooh, get comfy, homie. It's over with. You understand how damning this evidence has to
lawyer
be?
backtracked on you.
Shiesty, biggest advocate, the man who's been online.
His lawyer said he's
coming home and Shiesty is
his ex-lawyer.
the last couple months. For him to come out and say, "Hey, Pooh, get comfy, man. It's over with. It is done."
Let me tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer. Non-lawyers think the truth is what they know. Hey, I know this. This is the truth. I can see it. You know what lawyers think the truth is? It's what you could prove in a court of law. When a Fed writes an affidavit saying witnesses told him this, this, and this, and so the defendant is guilty of a crime, that does not make the defendant guilty of a crime. When those witnesses take the stand and give sworn testimony under oath with the defendant in the box and 12 jurors on the side, now you have evidence, you have sworn testimony. We are far from that. Look, I'm not saying this case is getting beat, this case is getting won, this case is this case is that. What I'm saying is you have to look at what the government is telling you and look at what the government is showing you, and then you have to start playing the game. That's all. The idea that there's a video of Pooh Shiesty holding a gun and pointing it at Gucci Mane and saying, sign this contract, has been proven to be demonstrably false. That is not on video. If it was, he would have been cooked a long time ago. But we'll see what happens as the case of the witness.
Mo, do I got something to tell you, sir? Mo, do I got something to tell you, man? But I think you already found out before I had a chance to tell you, Mo, because I checked a couple of minutes ago and you dropped this video right here. And I could see the sadness and the wind taken out of you, man. Because even you didn't think that Pooh Shiesty was this stupid.
I'm still waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come into the recording studio and be like, yo, Gucci Mane, you've been punked. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. That looks like a real video. It looks like when the police reports first came out, it was clear there was no surveillance cameras inside the recording studio room where the kidnapping happened. And so Pooh had a chance. The security guard who gets robbed at gunpoint of his Rolex watches, Pooh could say, that's not me. But the thing was going to be, is Gucci going to testify and say what happened in the room? Gucci will probably still have to testify if Pooh makes him by taking it to trial, but more than likely Pooh's going to need to cop out a plea because the federal sentencing guidelines are so bad. How do you take out a camera in the room with no surveillance and record that?
Have you been recently?
The Lord can't believe how dumb gamers get. Like he like, man, I'm a lawyer. Now I gotta think stupid because my clients are getting dumber.
It has to be drugs. This is truly a lesson in life, ladies and gentlemen. This world is delicate and fragile, and if you have opportunity and you waste it, or worse, you bury yourself, it's over. You only live once. It's precious. Take care of yourself.
The only lesson to
He
be
said
learned
he
here
on
is don't put
drugs.
your picking grimy niggas.
Oh man.
Lesson that y'all need to learn, because I've been learning that lesson, but I learned that lesson when a grimy nigga called Howard showed up to the water ice shop that I was working at, ate all the water ice, ate all the cheese pretzels I gave him, even gave him a hot dog, man, even gave him a gelato.
He said a hot
A
dog.
gelato with mint chocolate chip on type with strawberry water ice. Oh, I looked out for it. And then when grimy niggas and when dusty hating niggas started going at me, man, Howard clicked up with them to go against me after eating on my water ice. So Howard taught me that grimy niggas can't be trusted early in life. Early in life. Early. So when Mo, I think Mo's a good guy. He don't really have that much experience when dealing with grimy niggas. So he thought, man, no way he did this to Gucci Mane, who gave him an opportunity when nobody else wanted to give him an opportunity. No way Shiesty did this to Gucci Mane.
Wait. Flacco, not only is your hair nappy as hell, how is it summertime? You're in Texas and you have a sweater on. I don't think nobody on YouTube is wearing a goddamn sweater at this point. It's summertime. It was 82 in California today. How hot was it in Texas? And you mean to tell me just because it's new, you want to put it on? It's hot as hell. But you got your AC on 20 degrees? You're in Texas. They only got swamp coolers. He's trying to trim off some weight for the camera.
who made him a millionaire before anybody else. No way he would do this. Man, I knew Shiesty did it the minute Shiesty told his grandmama he a snake. Told his own grandmama, you got too much faith in me. You telling me to cut the grass the whole time I'm the snake. I knew he was a snake.
What?
I just didn't know he was stupid. But today I find out he's stupid and a snake. He's a stupid snake. Well,
you know, Flacco, I'm glad you making a point. Your gay ass hand look like that too. Look at him swollen at. See, most of us has fingers. He got hot links. But anyway, have you ever noticed the way this fat sausage, Mickey Mouse paw having ass nigga, Mickey Mouse hand having ass nigga, this nigga yells in his goddamn house just like loose cannon. You know he ain't got no bitch. This nigga, well, hold up. Ain't no way in hell you got kids, a girl, or anybody else in that house yelling at the top of your lungs like that. Remember, you don't have a soundproof room or anything. You're steadily in this living room where the seats are always the same and the pillows are always in the same area. And remember when you brought your relatives over there, when you wanted to talk about the Bloods and Draco the ruler, and you wanted to show you had hitters, that's your family, that all them skinny young niggas in the back, that was probably about 300 pounds and 20 cents total. Where them guys at? We never see you with nobody. And it's funny how dark people always love to wear light colors and buy light things, like a lime green Lamborghini. That's for light-skinned dudes. That ain't for dark-skinned dudes. Get it together, brother.
The reason why Mo is making this video sounding melancholy as can be, sounding sad as can be, is because the very same thing he thought was an impossibility. He thought, no way Pooh Shiesty is robbing Gucci Mane, holding him at gunpoint, kidnapping him to make him sign a contract to release him. No way he did this and put it on camera. Well, today he found out that's exactly what happened. A video surfaced today of Pooh Shiesty Daddy, and Gucci Mane in the studio with some goons, where they are holding Gucci Mane hostage, holding him at gunpoint, and making him release Pooh Shiesty from out the contract. This was all captured on footage.
Shit.
That's Gucci Mane. Oh, and the person who's recording is Big 30. You can hear his voice. Sir. Kidnapping, bro. Kidnapping, man. Kidnapping, bro. Gucci turns to leave. He holds the gun. That's the kidnapping charge right there. 40 years. 40 years. By this 2-second gesture?
Nah, kidnapping, it ain't just 40 years, but you can get life for that shit, but then you gotta do some shit. They did some shit, though. They robbed a nigga, though. But this nigga, 40 years. This nigga ain't been nowhere near prison, ain't smelt a jail cell or a holding tank for just being intoxicated. This stupid goofy. But what I will say is, yeah, you looking at it good, like a 10-piece, 12-piece. You get about like 12-piece, you know, if they want to do you a good 15. But yeah, that right there, wit blick on camera, you can't say that ain't you, bro.
40 years. He turns to leave, you pull out the gun. 40.
Ain't no goddamn 40 years, nigga.
Oh, see, Pooh Shiesty dropped in 1017.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. So because he did this under duress while being kidnapped, that contract is probably wire fraud. 20 years.
And for sure, Pooh Shiesty, they got your signature chain on it. It got the snake on it. All your pictures got that same S with the snakes all through the chain. And then you are a snake. You back by, even if he owed you that, y'all could have figured something out, but nigga, the world wouldn't have known your name without Gucci backing. Let's continue.
Real ain't never did no police shit, but none of that, bro. Tell him.
Boy, do I got some news for you. Boy, do I got some news for you, Shiesty. You hear this, man? Do y'all hear this? While he's in the commission of the crime, he says, Real ninja never did no police stuff.
Well, we just did it. It's done. What you do? You drunk. You said you want to be drunk. You drunk.
So, push and this, like, and this right here, though, like, just, just really kind like, it kind of really shows as well Pooh Shiesty's mindset, right? Because Pooh Shiesty is doing this, and the first thing he said was, man, Gucci a real one, man. He never do no police stuff. Why are you, that's just antagonizing that man. You are saying that while you're robbing this man and kidnapping him.
Same thing. Real nigga ain't never did no police. Bro, tell him what's going on. Bro, we just did it. It's done. What you do? You drunk.
Yeah, that's the part that crucify you. He like, man, we just did that. This dumb. Like it show you marking him out. You keep making him say he dropped
crimes. Let me explain. First off, they thought that Gucci Mane would just go to the courts later and say he signed it under duress. So they took a video of it so they could show the. First off, taking this with the intentions of showing the courts if Gucci denies signing it under duress is just stupid.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't
Because
see
you
how that was gonna
recorded
work, gang.
your homie with a gun to Gucci.
They
You
had
turned
to edit that.
and pull out the gun.
Boy,
You guys have plans on showing this to a judge?
snipping cuts.
But secondly, the reason why this was recorded is because the crime does not matter if the streets don't know you did it, man. What's the point of kidnapping Gucci, holding him hostage with a firearm, making him sign, making him submit to you if the real niggas can't see you did it, man?
Yeah.
If the hoes don't know you did it, what's the point of doing the crime, man?
Big brr.
The body don't count if the hoes don't know I did it, man. What's the point of killing a nigga if I can go back to the block and the baddest hoes know I'm a killer, man? What's the point of catching a body?
Hey, run this video for the
go back to the block? And the real nigga.
What's the old boy name off of damn, what was that movie? He was like, man, I just hustle, man. That's all I know is just straight hustle. Damn, I used to put that in all my early videos. Paid in Full. Paid in Full. When the young nigga on the motorcycle was showing all the videos inside the club where he was smacking old girl with the Timberland boots on and looking and doing the Dougie on her and all that. Yeah, that's what they was gonna plan on doing. They was gonna show that at a Pooh Shiesty get together, and while everybody playing pool and watching videos and stuff like that, they was gonna have this section. They was gonna be over there drinking Heinekens and shit like that, toasting up to what they did to Gucci, just laughing at blood. That's crazy.
Know I'm a killer and the hoes know I'm a killer. What's the point if I don't get this price for doing it? So you gotta record it when you catch somebody like Gucci Mane, who is the example, the face of YNs and street dudes and gangster. When you make a dude like that submit to you on, man, you gotta record it, man. And that's why they did it. They recorded it because they wanted to show the streets how street they are. Now we get to see how street you are. But unfortunately for you, we get to see how street you are, and you get your stripes and your props while you doing life in prison. Because Pooh Shiesty already got priors. His base offense level gotta be like 30 plus. Pooh Shiesty, PSR, gotta be like 30 plus, yo. I'll be real, the base offense level is probably 30 to start. And by the time you add the enhancements and the PSR, he probably at like 50. Pooh Shiesty is gonna do life behind this.
Who told you this? And why do you have that goofy ass look on your face? He gotta do life in it. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. That's the point of having money to guarantee your dumb ass don't get life. This nigga didn't smoke this fool. He's guaranteed going to get life. Man, Flacco, bring your head here. Bring the whole planet of your front forehead here. Bend it over. Turn the other side. That's the black back black side of the hand. Nigga, don't ever let me hear you say some dumbass shit like that, talking about some PSR and nigga, shut up, nigga. Who told you this? Who have you been talking to? Whack? Yeah, I know. That's why Whack pushed the narrative. Then you pushing life on the nigga, and Whack 100 pushing bodies on him. Ain't this something? Y'all just putting them in a cold blender. And we already know you messed with Whack. That's proven. Because Whack already told us, you know what I mean? Like, this nigga here, this nigga Whack just okay, you take it from that angle, and then I'm gonna go in and yeah, I'm gonna hit him from this side, and I'm gonna drop bodies on him. And you hit him with the life, and I'm gonna drop bodies on him. Yeah, all right. Y'all Malibu's most wanted. And then you gotta remember, you know, Snoop Dogg is a rat. So why you thinking Malibu's most wanted, he was a rat? I'm just trying to tell you something, but y'all don't pay attention. But what I can do, how long is this, man? Nah, we ain't watching that long ass Daz with that little ass perm he got on. Hey Daz, man, I don't never want to see you come outside looking like that again. Never. But we gonna check out Cuff Boys, cause that is my boy right there. Shout out shout out Point and Shoot. I ain't seen him in the chat in a minute. I guess I gotta go viral again. But I know he subscribed though. I gotta find him. I know for sure Point and Shoot subscribed. He said he subscribed a long time ago. Shout out Point and Shoot. I play his stuff. He don't even do it. Like he gets so many views, he don't gotta keep doing it, you know?
Here's Shiesty's father, apparently with the alleged record contract that Gucci was forced to sign at gunpoint. This is damning evidence.
Oh, shit. The job is done. So let me know what that is.
The job is done. Who said that? The job is done.
Shout out to dropping 10-17. Shout out to real. Ain't never did no police, but none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop.
I can't even put into words how dumb this is. Shiesty really thought this was good evidence to have on one of his friend's phones. A recorded video of literally someone with the Draco in the corner, and you can tell by the way they're all talking, it's a hostile environment. The vibes are not good in there. He's literally surrounded by someone with the Draco. And the funniest thing about all this is Pooh Shiesty's lawyer tried to act like there was no evidence in this case. Besides Gucci Mane's word, which he publicly recanted, saying, nah, it didn't happen. I didn't speak to the police or whatever. Brother, it's on video, and apparently they found the record deal contract that was printed at Staples by Pooh Shiesty's father in his emails. Like, it was, the record of it is in Pooh Shiesty's dad's emails. When I read that document a week ago, I got so much flack now. People saying, you thought he was going to walk and shit. He is cooked. There is zero chance he walks. I was basing that opinion entirely on what his lawyer was saying. In hindsight, we have all this evidence now, but his lawyer was saying there isn't any evidence besides someone's word. Like, straight up. He was saying there's no video of anything, no guns were ever recovered, no contract was ever recovered, but they got all that now. It's over. Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. Today we're catching a Rico. The prosecution team after securing the easiest legal win of all time. Real N-word ain't never doing no police shit or none of that, bro. Little did he know police show was about to be done. Well, actually, Gucci did snitch in terms of like what people would say in the gang world. I'm sure he did. The off-duty police officers wrote a statement too. Like, they're gonna snitch, bro. What did Pooh Shiesty think was gonna happen? It's retired police officers in the room, or just outside of the room, that were hired by Gucci Mane. And the record label executives, you're a moron. Someone was gonna snitch, bro. They didn't up the Drake till after he signed the paperwork. It looks like so he can't say they forced him to sign shit. There really are just some very dumb people on the internet, man. It's really astonishing. Can't believe I'm hearing Gucci get bitched like that. Brother, he's at gunpoint with no security.
To a lot of people in my comments, because I'll be like,
you'd rather Gucci Mane die,
would you
get beat up? Probably gonna beat the shit out of him if he actually refuses to sign it, or shoot him. The dumbest generation of street ever. If you were some street dude watching this, just go get a job because you were dumb as shit. There really is an excuse for it because Pooh Shiesty made out the hood. I know it's a predatory contract and he wanted to get out of it, but this is what happens when you sign to someone. Like, when you sign a record deal, you're giving them everything, all the power. They have no obligation to release you from a contract if they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's how the business world works. Look what Lil Uzi did. Lil Uzi was in a terrible record deal for years. People don't realize this. That's why he didn't drop for like years. He was in that record deal with the DJ he signed to, and he delayed shit for years and years and years. And I think he finally got out of it. 15 rappers have fought to leave bad contracts. From Chuck D to Lil Uzi Vert to Megan Thee Stallion. I remember reading her whole shit. It's crazy. Oh, Lil Wayne and Cash Money. You think Lil Wayne was dumb enough to do something like this? Hold
Hell
people
no.
at gunpoint? Hell no, he's
He
smarter
had
than that.
way
Lil
more
Wayne
money.
filed a $51 million lawsuit against Birdman and Cash Money, accusing the CEO of violating the terms of his contract by withholding his 12th solo studio album, The Carter 5.
51 million.
Which was moved from its original filing in New Orleans in April 2015. This was followed by a $40 million lawsuit against Universal Music Group in March of 2016. The
So
suit
that's
sought to
already
reclaim
91
profits made from Young
million.
Money artists Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Tyga. Also alleged that Universal reportedly used most of Wayne's portion of profits to cover Birdman and Cash Money's debts to Universal. Some real grimy shit going on. Lil Wayne says Birdman took the majority of his $100 million advance from UMG, resulting in a judge ordering Birdman to detail exactly how he spent his portion of the advance later the same month. $40 million in damages. All right, here's the Uzi one versus Generation Now. Signed a deal with April 2015, and then he blew up. That's always what happens. They sign a deal that they don't want to sign with. They blow up. January 2018, he was already pissed off on Twitter, warning artists not to sign a deal with a subsidiary DJ or another artist. What did I say in my last video? Never sign to another artist. You're literally signed to someone that is below the major record label above them. Like it's a subsidiary. He officially linked up with Rock Nation as a management deal. And then finally, he started releasing music. And now Uzi is no longer a traditional recording artist with Generation Now. They own some of his masters, but this is the type of shit that Pooh Shiesty should have done. Joe Budden versus Def Jam Records. Azalea Banks versus Universal. Wiz versus Rostrum. Dr. Dre versus Ruthless. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm sure it happens in the pop world too. Every artist goes through this and they don't up Drake at someone, threatening their life on camera with their boys around them. It's so stupid. If open carry is legal in the state, they can get off. This is not incriminating like that. Just a conversation.
This nigga, I don't care what you talking about. When that man try to leave, you pull the strap on him. I don't care how you try to bend that, it's still bent and it's still a taco. No matter if it's flour or corn, the shell, it's still a taco. These people be saying stupid stuff in the chat.
Man, there should be like an IQ test for owning a Twitter account, man. It's really rough around here, man. They're recording their crimes themselves in 2026.
Oh,
Nobody died. That is not how it works. I've seen that a lot. No, I literally saw a comment on one of my videos. Why does this matter? No one died or got shot. That is not how the law works. It is still kidnapping and armed robbery, bro.
Nobody died. Nobody tripped.
That's not real. Like people off. It's so dumb that I feel like it's rage bait. Let them know you dropping me with a camera and a gun. That's funny as shit. He said no police shit, but records the whole lick. Snitched on himself. I don't think he would have pulled the trigger, in my opinion. That doesn't matter. You don't realize what armed robbery and kidnapping is? Like they just say, "Oh, you want to kill him?" Imagine if someone did this to your mama. They put her in a room and held her at gunpoint to do something. How would you feel? Hold on. What do you talk about this?
Your mom.
What do you got to say?
Gucci man, you ain't did nothing wrong, my nigga. You ain't did nothing wrong. You won. You won. The fool. Everything he did, sure, he was a fool. You recorded yourself. You self-snitched on yourself. Y'all niggas want to be gangster so bad. That video just pissed me the fuck off. Y'all young nigga better tighten up. nigga, Gucci man won. Nigga, fuck you mean? He still got his freedom.
Yeah, you do.
His beautiful wife.
Yeah, you do.
His beautiful kids. And that beautiful bank account. Gucci man. Fuck what these niggas talking about, nigga. You won, nigga. You handle this situation like a player, like a boss, like the nigga you will. And get what? Nigga, we still smoking on whoever you want to smoke on. Fuck what these niggas talk about, man. Salute to you, Gucci man. Fuck whoever mad. So it is what it is.
I would have never expected Woody to be so funny. Like when I remember I found out he was snitching shit before he even testified at trial.
He was
I was
snitching
like,
and shit.
Woody. Looked into his statements and everything. And I knew he was going to testify for a long time. I was like, what is going to happen here? This man turned out to be one of the funniest people on the internet at that time. Bryson Paul tweeted out a USB thumb drive exhibit that was filed by them. This might be the thumb drive that his father used to plug in the staples at the printer in the Staples store to print the copy of the contract release or whatever. But they found it in his emails, it said. So I don't know if they ended up finding it on the USB drive too. But maybe that's what this is. Or it's just there's a bunch of evidence on this. But 8 gigabytes is not enough for a lot of evidence to be on that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police.
I'ma smoke you.
The only thing I believe in. That's it. Keep it in the street. That's my only rule. Anything else, I don't give a fuck anyway. Don't know you.
He's stupid for that. He played that on purpose. I mean, I stopped playing that, man. It's just disrespectful.
I would have shitted on myself, man. It's over. I mean, that's all that needs to be said. Hit subscribe, thanks support. Peace out, boys.
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. Now let's see what's up with the YouTube streets before I turn this blimp off. Let's see. Pooh Shiesty. Oh, this nigga with the acting too much. This dude from Chicago, he be acting way too much. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I don't mess with Trap Lord Ross because he sure be acting like a police officer. Let's see what Dina Gray doing. See what these bums is up to. I ain't watched them today. Usually I be pumping them every night.
You know it.
Take this out. Come on, cut it out. Thank you. Take the comments out too. Stop bullshitting. I know. Pushing that engine. Cut these comments out. That hurt lips. I'm a seed on this bitch. You ain't yes. Everything is still on fleek. Baby rolling with me, she gon' spot her, she on fleek. $100,000, my better than my fleek. Yeah. Taking for the soul. Back to number 3. Bitch, I'm bleed back like a bumblebee. Hold it. Nigga, frosty. I'ma eat that booty. It's like groceries. You know that booty in there. None of that I can do it. A bit that would look. I maybe could do it. I'm a chocolate chocolate fucking fun. What do you think? First, in the vegan, like the Beatles, find a better keeper. Sneakers, also many singles. Wait to be transport to your home. I can't wait to be later. And meet them day by people. You know, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but at least we got to say, better than to live in better than money. If you're better than money, if you're better than money, if you're better than money, if you're better than money. Yeah. And the thing that we practice was day. I swear to God, man, Dean the Great. Every time he hear female music in the club, he knows all the words, gang. I'm telling you, man, this nigga zesty, bro. I'm just like on it, like this nigga. Every time it's some female. Last time it was Sexy Red. He know all the words. He get to start pointing fingers like the girl, popping booty. I know, right? That ass in no G. Care while they be. Care I go see. Don't care, she don't care. What she wants, she gets this. Probably on my yellow. Better, this is my favorite song. I'm making love. I'm not gonna lost. I don't care. Tap out all the crossbow like bro. I'm drinking hell. Can't you tell? Hotel with you. Girl, that's fine. Got a freaky girl, you got me in a trance. Please take off your pants. Got me the fan down. Hang up. I ain't gonna lie, baby in the white, man, her weave is nappy. Like her lips, her body, everything is paid for. But that weave is nappy at the tips. And I didn't know I could say that to a Hispanic. Her hair nappy, like she got it wet. Better I beat the cane. Yeah, she's trying to earn her stay. What's up with all this semi-commercial back to backing, man? Then they got the skip at the top. Like I hate when they do this A/B stuff. They know so many people twerking this. This nigga think he's so fly. This nigga's stupid. He ain't got no booty. I've been to the club before. I'm not finna just watch these niggas at no club. Adam 12 claims whack line big you up. Man, y'all still chasing it, man. Active chucks, man. That's all your content is? Sheesh, nigga. Let's see what Poetic Flacco saying about this Chud stuff. He the only one that be on Chud that get views. I did Chud like 2 times. One time with Charleston White stuff, and then another time like Chud didn't give me no views, and it was supposed to be popping at that time. So I was like, man, maybe my subscribers they ain't feeling that I can't pull off that Poetic Flacco swag, so I just got a deal, I guess. That shit's not worth it, man. I was like, man, I actually did some research on this nigga and I didn't get hardly no views. I was like, you know what? Changing it up.
Chud has a racist friend called Jake Lang. Jake Lang is the dude who goes around calling black people the N-word, who said black people don't deserve to live in America among white people, who said Carmelo Anthony should be hanging from a tree, who said black mothers are failures. That Jake Lang, who went to LA playing and got whooped on and sent to the hospital for trying to play them racist games outside the BT Award weekend, that Jake Lang.
Go back, APAC, go back. That's the APAC building right there. White Christian men are not going to sit around while you turn our children into a bunch of lovers.
Also learned about the arrest of far-right influencer Jake Lang, the pardoned January 6th writer who lives in Florida, made multiple appearances outside the Carmelo Anthony suite. He's now in the Dallas County Jail on a $1 million bond and is facing charges of making terroristic threats.
That man who don't even believe that black folks have the right to live in the new America has finally found a black man low down enough to go to war with black folks on behalf of him. I never thought I'd see the day, man, where a black man would be on YouTube going to war with black folks on behalf of Jake Lang. Shuck and jiving, self-hating, grifter, who is shameless enough to do such a thing. His name is Brandon Jamal. Now, Brandon Jamal is a man who's in his mid-40s, who used to make just straight up incel content, bruh. Walking around with diapers, making fun of single mothers. Like, that was his entire content. Just straight incel slop. But apparently he has made a pivot in content from incel slop to now he does low effort reaction videos where he just takes the anti-black stance every time and just straight up grift to white supremacists. And I'm not surprised, yo, like the incel slop to self-hating white supremacist grifting is like a pipeline that I've seen way too often. But Brendan Jamal does a reaction video to Jake Lang going to the BT Awards with signs up depicting black people as gorillas while claiming black mothers are terrible. After, by the way, going viral for saying black people are N-words and we don't deserve to live among white folks, etc., etc. Now, Brendan Jamal has openly stated that he support all of that. He believes that Jake Lang is a hero and that black folks are the villains in the situation.
BT Award. Should have said Constitution, drug dealing, robbery.
This old baby Charleston white ass nigga.
All I want to know is where is the line? This man literally whistled, woo, where's the line at? When Jake Lang said that black folks are violent, that we can't coexist among white folks because we want to murder them. And this man literally whistled and said, where's the line at? I mean, where's the line? This might be a new concept to you, Brandon Jamal, but there are bad apples of every group of people. But the vast majority of those people are not dictated or defined by the bad apples, just like Brandon Jamal. 75% of people who was caught in possession of child porn are white. 75% of them are white. I'm never gonna say, I mean, these people are possessing child porn. White folks have a child porn problem. White people should not be around kids. That would be called low IQ. That would be called being just mentally disabled. If you believe that The very small percentage of white folks who are caught with child porn should define all white people, and we should hold all white people for the sins of a small group of white folks. Just like, again, it's pretty dumb. It's pretty low IQ to say that the majority of black folks and their culture are defined by a small group of criminals who commit crimes. Are you dumb? Yo, maybe, I don't know, bro, because I don't consider myself a smart guy. I don't think I'm a bright guy. I think I got common sense. And I feel like concepts like this should be pretty common sense.
Now, look, yes, he's out there looking for attention, obviously. But when a man is right, a man is just right. Y'all know what this culture is. Y'all know exactly what this culture is, and you refuse to acknowledge it, so it will not get better. Your youth are getting dumber and more violent and more sexual, and they're having babies way before they're supposed to.
Sir, now facts might not be a strong suit, man, but the teen birth rate among black teens are down 34% in recent years. They're not going up. You're just a liar. If they are allowed to use YW Melly, Pooh, Shiesty, and Lil Durk to define black culture, to eradicate all the good and greatness we bring to the world, and strictly define it as criminal culture and violent culture, then why are we not allowed to use Jerry Sandusky, Gerald Fogle, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein to define Caucasian culture? Why are we not allowed to define that culture as child-touching culture if y'all are allowed to define the character of black folks by the few? Huh? I think that's fair. Okay, if black culture is violent culture, then y'all culture is child-touching culture. How about that?
They're having way too many babies out of wedlock. These women be 22 with 3 babies. You hear me? Because they're hypersexualized. I say it, I say it all the time. Every single society has drug addiction, prostitution, violence, gang violence, murder, alcoholism, adultery. But they've taken the negative aspects of everybody's society and made that my Black American culture. And we're talking about grown folks. We're not talking about 17-year-olds. Don't believe me? Look how warmly Young Miami is received by a group of her peers, grown-ups, mind you. Where are my scamming ass niggas at? Look at all these adults.
I can't lie, that's the dumbest song I ever heard in my life. And then when I seen some weird ass, zesty ass nigga singing to it like he was in a church choir, I was like, this nigga's out of pocket.
He says that black culture is violent culture, that black culture is degeneracy, and we're incapable of coexisting with white folks, so hence we should be kicked out the country. He wants you to believe that Jake Lang is correct about that because Young Miami got a hit song and that she's being celebrated through her resiliency. She's being celebrated for not really giving up when it was looking bad for her. But even if you believe what Young Miami is doing is bad for the culture, then okay, it's bad for the culture. But that don't mean the entire culture is that. Because I can tell you a Young Miami comparison. Have we forgotten about Pistol Annies? When white folks were celebrating Pistol Annies all across America, was we saying, man, white culture is gold digging culture, man? Man, white culture, gold digging culture, man. Have we forgotten Hell on Hills? Huh? I'm hell on hills, say what you will. Man, come on, bro. Hell on Hills was literally Pistol Annies singing about finessing men out their credit cards, finessing men out of everything they got, finessing them, taking it all.
I hate that song.
When Pistol Annies glorify gold digging culture, when Pistol Annies glorify finessing men, do they say, oh my God, white culture, oh my God, bro, how could y'all be celebrating gold digging? Huh? But when Young Miami do it, now that speaks for all of black culture. Yo, you tokens got to get better at this, bro. I'll be real, yo, you will think that if you doing all that grifting and them white folks is putting that much money in your pocket, bro, you at least will have some type of convincing argument here, bro. But nothing you're bringing up makes sense. Judging the entire black culture by Young Miami as if, I don't know, something like Jasmine Sullivan don't exist. Judging the entire black culture by, I don't know, Pooh, Shiesty, and Lil Durk, right? As if Kirk Franklin and J. Cole don't exist. It's dumb. Okay? It's dumb. There are degenerates in every culture, but somehow only black culture is being defined by their degenerates and no other culture.
This nigga, but you niggas fair incarceration rates. Your culture is crime, stupid. Where all my scamming ass at? Yeah. So now he's a domestic terrorist for pointing out the obvious about black culture. You know what? Let's talk about this domestic terrorist claim. In 2023, there were over 19,000 homicides in America. Over 11.
Check this dude out. This nigga's in an alley or some kind of safe ass place with a brick wall to his left side and some kind of leaf truck in the back of him. This nigga's in a very, very safe place. And he about to get real touchy with a subject. Like he just like that. And then he got the Charleston White look. Like he got the cowboy hat. Charleston White is his guy.
1,000 of them were black people, and most of those were done by black people. Well, let's talk about domestic terrorism. Let's talk about drill music, shall we?
There's about 49 million black people in America, even though the number may be closer to 60 million in some estimates due to like black folks not really participating in the census like that. But let's just say 49 million, that's the number on file. You just said that about half of 19,000 homicides. So let's say 9. F it, let me give you the benefit of the doubt and say 10,000. So 10,000 people murdered people in America. 10,000 black folks murdered somebody in America. And there are 50 million black folks, but yet you say 10,000 represents 50 million. Do you understand now how dumb that is? Do you not understand how dumb that is, bro? And Jake Lang is a literal domestic terrorist. What are you talking about? Jake Lang went to jail for 4 years before being pardoned by Donald Trump on terrorism charges. He was a part of the insurrection on January 6th.
Remember that
Tried to take over
they took
like
over the White House.
Literally a domestic terrorist. Like he literally went to jail and was convicted for it. But when it comes to you, when a white man is convicted of a crime,
watching this,
that don't count though. All right. The 49 million black folks who did murder somebody this year, they're murderers. Their culture is violent. Their culture is degeneracy, even though they were not convicted of it. However, Jake Lang, who was literally convicted of domestic terrorism, he's not a domestic terrorist though. Bruh, you can't make it this obvious, man. You ain't never seen butter biscuits you didn't like. You ain't never seen a masa pillow that wasn't cold.
Yeah, I don't know where he went with that. That's too deep on some whatever y'all on. That square biz. I don't even.
It ain't nothing but I kill niggas and rap about it music. You don't call.
And then he said music. Well, if you're talking about the black race so much, and you know how you agree with these white folks, do you know them earrings that's in your ear right now? Yeah, that's nigga stuff. You know, white people don't put earrings and diamonds and stuff in it. They got it from us, but it's not as many as prevalent as black men having their ears pierced. You sure going in on the black folks. You sure got that black diamond earring in your ear and tatted up like black folks. Indigenous
That's domestic
folks.
terrorism. But a man saying your culture is shit is domestic terrorism. You don't even hear yourself. You don't even think. You don't use what God gave you between your two ears, and you don't use the two ears. You just use your mouth and talk. Domestic terrorism. Let's talk about some damn domestic terrorism. Black culture is domestic terrorism. What the culture? is obsessed with crime, sex, drugs, and alcoholism. The culture is destroying its own people from within. Black people in America are the fruit of a very intentionally planted poison tree. And I realized it when I was watching Straight Outta Compton.
I used to think like this when I was like a little younger.
No,
I'm not talking about
that as
into like this sellout culture, but I think, man,
straight
pop music, man, violence, man, we got a problem. But then I really sat with myself and said, well, hold on, this makes no sense, right? Like with all the inventions, all the creations we was given the world, how much better we have left the world, how much we have offered to the world, our music, our culture, our customs, our inventions, everything. Where would the world be without Black people? Where will America be if we didn't literally create the economic foundation and structure? Do you understand when the white lion landed, they brought slaves on a white lion? You know why? Because the white folks said, hey, bruh, yo, bruh, this tobacco, bruh, hey, yo, this is too much to harvest, bruh. The indentured service said, hey, bruh, the tobacco is too much for us, bro. We can't hit, the work is too hard dealing with tobacco. They brought slaves to deal with the tobacco because it was too hard for them. And then they transitioned to cotton. But it was on the backs of Black folks that the literal economic foundation and structure of the greatest country on planet Earth was built. We did that. Right? Black folks did that. So for you to sit here and say, oh my God, bro, Black folk don't got nothing to offer but violence and terror, huh? And if the majority of the consumer of the very same music that you're talking about is consumed by non-Blacks the most, have you ever gone to a rap concert? Have you looked around a rap concert? What do you see? 70% white. So if the greatest consumers of that music is that, then what are you talking about? But y'all let me know in the comment section, man.
No, I'm gonna let you know right now, nigga. Comb that and pick that nappy ass shit with that rug on the top of your shit, nigga. I'll let you. I don't need to leave nothing in the comment, nigga. That nappy ass shit you got. All right. 4 days ago, this got almost 1 million views. 1 day ago, all right, man. Look, man. I probably ain't finna get paid for this, but I'm finna show it to y'all anyway because I seen this. Now, hopefully they'll let me cut this out my live, but I know most of the time they be tripping because it's police involved. And anytime they see police, yeah, I might as well not even do it because I've been on here a little minute. If I wasn't on here so long, I would show that. So you know what I will do? I will go to hood stuff. Cause that'd be a waste. And I know better. That's like me being Aunt Hefe, knowing that the phone said this phone is being monitored, recorded, and I still tell niggas that I was there at the scene of the crime, like a dumbass. You said the exact time. You stupid. This nigga said the exact time that the police said he was up there. Nigga, you can't even deny it. That means everything else they said after that is the truth, nigga. You dumb. I just don't get it sometimes. Like, Black folks, y'all really piss me off sometimes. Sometimes I even hate to say I'm Black. I be like, this nigga did not just say what I think he said. Yep, sure did. Not even that. That nigga willing to argue with niggas. And if you willing to do that, nigga, go ahead. Like, bro, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and keep snitching on yourself. Do your thing, bro. But always remember, Inglewood Paru, her crip boyfriend on a shooter spree. Is this this is no, this ain't what's her name from Inglewood family, because her boyfriend was from Broadway, and then she started claiming Broadway. I forgot her name because she Munchy B age, but She used to be everybody. She used to be in everybody's hood. Like she was a pretty ass hood rat, light skinned pretty ass hood rat. But she was a little gangster trick. But I forgot her name. And everybody used to be like, "Oh, you know, not what's her name? Something B, Heidi B." Man, everybody used to be on Heidi B. Man, Heidi B is a stupid hood rat.
Tiny Ranger. Lady Lucci's from neighborhood Pyro.
Oh man, this dumbass story. All right, man. So let me let y'all know. This is when Bloods and Crips shouldn't be hanging out together, and then when they do, you end up catching a body as a Crip for a neighborhood Pyru, and then you end up smoking abroad. This nigga, and Hefe, young homie, Tiny Ranger, Baby Ranger, whatever the hell Ranger, that nigga in there, which is Munchie, Tiny Munchie B, blood brother, one from A Trey, one from Inglewood families, and this nigga in there for unaliving a bitch. This nigga a full fledged A Trey gangster, Texas Ranger, and that nigga in there for unaliving a bitch. I already know this story, but anyway, this just came out a day ago, but still, I already know this dumbass story.
Family consisting of Baby Lucci and Tiny Lucci, who's a part of the elite clique. Can't be part of it unless you had a big name, top rank. And HP was founded in the early 80s, with much of their origin being connected to the Rolling 20 Bloods. Their turf is located in the northern edge of Inglewood. It's heavily consisted of mid-low income apartment buildings and a few single-story homes. This pocket of Inglewood is among the most impoverished, along with the bottoms. Their turf is centered around Rogers Park, located on
Okay, now to that bitch ass nigga that told me yesterday that I don't be in my hood. You remember that sign that say 400 West Beach that I showed y'all that I was at on Instagram where ODM Slim said I ain't been in my hood since 2004? Well. The reason why I went in front of that sign because it say 400. The NHPs is 5,700. Nigga, it's 6'4" and 6'5" block. Ain't no 400. Nigga, that's 400. Nigga, that's why I took a picture by the sign. This nigga from the 7. But anyway, that's the same sign where I told that bitch ass nigga tried to tell me, they said you ain't been in your hood. I said, yeah, ODM Slim said the same thing. So that same Instagram photo that I showed y'all yesterday, and then that nigga didn't have nothing else to say in the chat, this is the same exact area I took mine. Tell me about myself.
Avenue. Young Squally's from the A-Trade Gangsta Crips, and he falls under the Squally umbrella. His hood controls a large chunk of turf on the west side of South Central, and they are extremely territorial in protecting what's theirs. In Los Angeles, it's very common for a Crip male and a Blood female to go together. However, their particular hoods have a friendlier relationship than most Crip and Blood sets typically do. The A-Trays and Inglewood Bloods stopped being enemies in the early 2000s. They never fully clicked up, but there was a mutual understanding that neither side would target the other. With so many shared enemies and the geography of both neighborhoods, it benefited both hoods to stay out of conflict. By 2008, there was essentially a safe zone between the two, and by the mid-2010s, younger members from both sides were regularly hanging together and had become close.
Straight guys.
That bad.
Bad, so. And then, so big.
The connection between the two gangs isn't just politics. There are family ties as well. In this case, one of the co-defendants, Texas Ranger from A-Trays, is the blood brother of Tiny Munchie from Inglewood families.
Yes, sir.
By 2016, Squally and Lady Lucci had made it official.
Now you see why Munchie kept pressing for Aunt Hefe to get on No Jumper. Thank you. Yes, sir. That's Tiny Munchie all the way to the top right. He just fatter now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is why Munchie got Aunt Hefe up there. This is why he go to bat and don't talk bad about him, because they clicked up.
She earned her spot as his main chick. Although she held the top spot, he was still juggling a roster of other women he was involved with. One girl that was on his backup reserve was Imani, and Squally and her began hooking up in 2016. One night in December 2016, Imani and Lucci crossed paths, and the situation quickly escalated. Lucci threw a drink on Imani and pressed her for a fight. Imani agreed, and the two took it to a nearby high school, where Imani got the better of the fight. Later that same night, Lucci got behind the wheel and deliberately rammed her car into Imani's vehicle 3 times. After the fight, Lucci took to social media claiming she had been pregnant and that Imani caused her to miscarry by kicking her in the stomach.
In the days that followed, Lucci repeatedly called and messaged Imani, challenging her to a rematch. During one exchange at the end of December 2016, Lucci told Imani to drop a location for him. Imani responded, "You just mad I beat the baby out of you. Now bye, bitch. Be mad at that." Imani eventually gave Lucci a location, but when Lucci showed up, Imani was nowhere to be found. In late January 2017, Imani drove to St. Andrews Park, where she stopped in the parking lot and began talking with several people, including Texas Ranger. Texas Ranger and Squally were both members of A-Tray Gangsta Crips and were known to be good friends. At some point, Imani saw Lucci pull into the parking lot. Lucci stopped her car, and Squally got out from the passenger side. Imani left the park immediately and began driving home because she said she didn't want no problems. As she drove away, Imani noticed Lucci following closely behind her. Lucci tailed her for about a mile before pulling alongside her car, rolling down the window and firing 4 shots in Imani's direction. One of the bullets grazed Imani in the leg. Lucci then drove off without saying a word. Imani got out of her car and ran to a nearby house for safety.
Told the police.
Sometime later, Lucci slowly drove past the house and made eye contact with her. Squally and Wynisha had dated for 6 years and had a son together in 2014 named Javion. But by 2015, their relationship had already turned volatile. In August 2014, Squally went to Wynisha's house, took her phone, and threatened to shoot everybody inside. Then in April 2015, he severely beat her. Although the two broke up later that year, they
Damn, nigga. Wally, you a cold nigga. And both them bitches is itty bitty bitches. You whooping on 110 Ninos. You look like you 109, so they like 98 pounds. Here, beat them out the nose.
By February 2017, the tension had shifted to Lucci. On February 13th,
I don't know
Lucci
these
sent
young ass.
Wynisha a series of messages challenging her to.
I know some niggas in the picture.
Wynisha responded that
I just said stop it and stay.
She'd be fighting for the rest of her life. Wynisha also implied that she had slept with Squally the night before. A few hours later, Lucci sent Wynisha a message asking, "What can I see my kid?" apparently referring to Javion. Wynisha then responded with a sarcastic remark about Lucci's recent miscarriage. She again asked to see Javion, and Wynisha told her that she could see him when she could finally push one out. About a week later, on February 21st, Wynisha's mother told her that Squally had called and wanted to pick up Javion. Wynisha refused, and she and Lucci then argued over the child. Later that day, around 2 p.m., Squally showed up at Wynisha's mother's apartment with Tiny Ranger.
That's like the A-Tray.
Tea on any glasses. Squally claimed Wynisha gave him permission to take Javion.
Yeah, that look like A-Tray. That ain't no equal house.
Wynisha told her no.
That's
Her
for
mother
sure
pleaded
not
with
equal.
Squally, who said he would wait outside for Wynisha.
Equal don't look like
According
that.
to Naisha's mother, he did not appear angry or upset.
That's where my
Around the
granny
same
at,
time,
A-Tray.
a security guard at the apartment complex saw Squally, Tiny Ranger, and another man in red pants become verbally aggressive with a male resident. According to the guard, Squally and the man in red pants lifted their shirts to reveal guns. The guard warned them that police were on the way, and Squally, Tiny Ranger, Ludi, and the other man then got into a black SUV and drove off. Surveillance footage from the apartment complex captured Squally, Tiny Ranger, Lucci, and the man in red pants walking toward the resident. Tiny Ranger appeared to keep his hands near his waist, though no gun was visible on camera. At some point, all four turned around and quickly walked away from the apartment.
Damn,
Around that same time,
spending that shit.
Wynisha left the county building in Bree's gray car. Bree was driving, Wynisha was in the front passenger seat, and Jabari and Nisha's mother were in the back. The plan was to stop somewhere first, and then head to her mom's apartment. Phone records later show that Squally and Bree called each other 10 times, between 1:58 and 2:30 p.m. While Bree was driving, someone called and asked, "Is you in front of us?" Around the same time, Nisha received a social media message asking, "Is that you in a gray car?" After reading the message, Nisha looked up and saw a black SUV pull alongside the passenger side of his car. Squally was driving, and Lucia was in the front passenger seat. Nisha saw about 4 men in the back seat. Though she did not recognize them, one of them was wearing a black shirt and a hat with a T on it, and pointed a gun toward the gray car. According to Wynisha, Squally and Lucy told her to pull over. Lucy then grabbed the steering wheel and told Squally, "Shoot them." Squally opened fire. Nisha later said his car wiggled as a shot
on some hoes.
One of the bullets struck Nisha in the right butt cheek and traveled into her left side.
That looked like the
As the
six
shots rang out, she tried to crawl into the back seat to get away.
That.
He estimated hearing around 6 shots in total.
That
Investigators later found 2 bullet holes in the front passenger side door of Grace's car. Grace sped off,
Squally followed for a period of time before she was finally able to drive to a probation office for help. Wainisha later told detectives she had an app on her phone that allowed other iPhone users to view her location, and she believed Squally had used it to track her down while she was riding in Bree's car. Storm and Squally were also hooking up on and off. Around August of 2016, Storm confronted Lucci about hooking up with Squally behind her back. About a month later, Storm found out she was pregnant with Squally's child and immediately shared the news with Lucci. In September of 2016, Lucci posted on social media that someone had set her car on fire. Although Storm denied being responsible, she later posted a message taking credit for it in order to upset Lucci's squad. Storm also posted messages disrespecting Lucci's gang and challenging her to a fight. Around December 30th, 2016, Lucci posted a message on social media saying, "The last bitch I fought made me lose my baby. And where's Storm at? Cause she next." Storm took the post as a threat toward her unborn child. By late January 2017, the threats had become more direct. Squally told someone that Storm's a goner. Around the same time, Lucci said she was trying to catch Storm. At some point, Squally sent Storm a message saying, "You heard what happened to Monty. Don't let me catch you." Around that same time, Texas Ranger started messaging Storm, acting as if he wanted a romantic relationship with her. Storm had met Tiny Ranger through Squally, and the two were friendly, but she thought it was weird that he was reaching out, given that he knew she was on bad terms with Squally. Texas Ranger asked for her address and told her that she could trust him. At the time, Storm was living in San Bernardino, so she gave him a fake address. On February 3rd of 2017, Squally asked Tiny Ranger about Storm and said it was serious because Tiny Ranger was the only person still in contact with her. Texas Ranger responded that Storm wanted him to come visit her, but that's out. Texas Ranger then asked, "So what you want me to do?" Squally replied, "Shit, I don't care. Cap her or something. Gotta be on her neck." Texas Ranger responded, "That's what I'm asking you." Squally answered, "Yeah." Feud between Storm, Lucci, and Squally escalated even more in February 2017 after Storm posted Lucci's mother's address on social media. Lucci responded by asking others to help figure out where Storm was living. In one post, Lucci wrote, "I want that bitch. It's a lot big going on. I caught that whole money and all." Lucci made several other attempts to track Storm down. On February 13th, for example, a man messaged Lucci asking whether her car had been set on fire. Lucci replied, "LOL, yeah," then asked him to try to find out where the woman who did it lived. Lucci also told him to act like you want to get with her. Around the same time, Lucci told someone else to get cool with Storm so you can find out where she lived. Lucci added, "Act like you don't like me if she ever asks about me." In mid-February, Squally told Storm he wanted to see her, but she refused. Storm brought up the fact that she had burned Lucci's car and told Squally that Lucci should fight her. Around that same time, Storm and Lucci exchanged numerous messages trying to set up a fight. During one exchange, Storm wrote, "I blew your car up. Come for me." Lucci then responded, "You ain't blow up." Lucci then told Storm to come to Vermont and 65th to fight. And Storm fired back, "Bitch, I still ain't lost my baby." Around February 17th, Storm posted a message on social media saying she would target anyone who threatened to hurt her kids, as well as anyone helping the person making those threats. She also posted messages disrespecting Squally's mother and gang, and said Squally, Lucci, and their families would not be seeing her baby. That same day, Squally told Tiny Ranger to see where Storm's at. Texas Ranger responded, "Okay." He then called Storm. After exchanging messages with Texas Ranger for several weeks, finally agreed to meet him in person early on the morning of February 23rd. Texas Ranger reassured her that she would be safe with him and that he would not let Squally or Lucci touch her. Storm was 7 months pregnant at the time.
They're trying to find
A friend
somebody
agreed to drive Storm from San Bernardino to Los Angeles at 12:31 a.m. Texas Ranger messaged her asking her where she was. Storm replied that she was on the way and would let him know when she was outside. Texas Ranger then asked what direction she was coming from, and Storm responded, "Down Fig." Phone records later showed that when those messages were sent, Texas Ranger, Squally, and Lucci were all in the same area near Squally's house. A few minutes later, Storm's friend dropped her off a short distance from 77th and Raymond, where Texas Ranger had told her to meet him. Storm saw Texas Ranger waiting and began walking towards him. As she got closer, Texas Ranger said, "Hey, Trey gangsters," and a car suddenly rolled up from the opposite direction. Storm gave different versions of what happened next. At first, she told detectives that Lucci was driving and Squally was in the passenger seat. According to that account, Lucci got out of the car while Storm started talking shit and trying to instigate a fight. Lucci then went back to the car, grabbed a gun, and shot Storm in the stomach before handing the gun to Squally, who then shot her in the back and mouth. At the preliminary hearing, Storm gave a different version. She testified that after Lucci shot her in the stomach, Tiny Ranger chased her down and tried to finish her off.
She said she was certain Tiny Ranger was the one who shot her in the mouth. By the time the case reached trial, Storm said she had not been in her right mind at the preliminary hearing. The lead detective testified that she had been dealing with serious medical issues at the time, and on the way to the hearing, repeatedly said she did not want to testify and did not want to be labeled a snitch. At trial, Storm gave yet another account. Storm testified that Lucci then shot her in the stomach multiple times. As Storm turned and ran, she heard Squally say, give it to me, come here, go, you done." Someone then shot her twice in the back and once in the butt cheek, causing her to fall. Storm said Squally then walked up and shot her again. After that, she blacked out. Around that same time, a nearby neighbor woke up to the sound of 3 loud bangs. He looked outside and saw a man struggling to pick something up. A dark SUV with LED lights pulled up, and a male voice said, "Come on, hurry up." The man got into the passenger side of the SUV, which then drove away. Storm survived the shooting, but her injuries were severe. Doctors performed an emergency C-section, but her fetus was already dead. Police later executed a search warrant at Squally's apartment and found a black SUV parked behind the complex. Inside, investigators found Squally's identification card, debit card, and medical card. Lucci's fingerprints were found on the passenger side visor mirror. There was also an irregular bloodstain in the back seat that contained Storm's DNA. Investigators further determined that the SUV's headlights matched the ones the neighbor had seen the night of the shooting. About a month after the shooting, police arrested Tiny Ranger and placed him in a jail cell with an undercover Perkins agent. According to investigators, Tiny Ranger implied to the agent that Squally and Lucci had shot Storm in the stomach. He also told the agent that he put the whole play in motion. The jury convicted Squally of the attempted premeditated murder of Nisha, conspiracy to murder Nisha, the first-degree murder of Storm's unborn child, the attempted premeditated murder of Storm's unborn child, the attempted premeditated murder of Storm, conspiracy to murder Storm, and 3 counts of assault with a firearm. He was ultimately sentenced to an aggregate term of 21 years and 8 months, plus an additional 150 years to life. The jury convicted Lucci of conspiracy to murder Nisha, the first-degree murder charge related to Storm's pregnancy, the attempted premeditated murder charge related to Storm's pregnancy, the attempted premeditated murder of Storm, conspiracy to murder Storm, and the attempted premeditated murder of Imani. Jurors also found true the allegations that Lucci and a principal personally discharged a firearm, causing great bodily injury or death during the shooting of Storm, and that Lucci personally discharged a firearm during the attempted murder of Imani. However, the jury acquitted Lucci of the attempted murder of Nisha and all 3 assault charges. Jurors also found the firearm allegations tied to the conspiracy to murder Nisha were not true. At sentencing, Lucci received an aggregate sentence of 127 years to life in prison. The court also stayed the sentences on 2 additional counts, meaning those convictions did not add any extra time to her overall sentence. The jury convicted Texas Ranger of multiple charges, stemming from the conspiracies to murder Nisha and Storm, as well as charges related to the shooting of Storm. However, he was acquitted of the attempted murder of Nisha and all 3 assault charges, and jurors found all firearm allegations not true. The court sentenced Texas Ranger to 75 years to life in prison. 2 additional counts were stayed and did not add to his overall sentence. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, them some of the that's LA, that's clicking up, that's adding 2 hoods together and end up y'all stalking abroad way in San Bernardino. Got her talking to her, acting like you ain't cool with Lucci. You got the whole text message and everything lined up, and then you calling to make sure she around the way. I don't see how y'all thought that was gonna go good. That's just as bad as Pooh Shiesty. You got the text messages, you got the calls. Then she say, "Yeah, I'm right here." Like you burnt, man. And then y'all just pop out on the broad, like, and then y'all like 3, 4 deep trying to catch a girl. And then you got the nerve to bang on her and say, "You might as well just did what you did. Why you even yell out your game?" That's stupid. That's way too many people to try to knock down a regular civilian girl. That means all y'all was just emotional as old girl from NHP. Y'all all were just PMSing in the car. And y'all was PMSing so hard, man, y'all done baited this girl to come all the way and spend gas to go all the way out there. You hit her in the Lucci hit her in the stomach. Another nigga, while she running away, hit her in the back and somewhere else, I guess the leg or something. Y'all, man, and then y'all don't even get the job done to where she's able to get on a stand and tell what you did to her, along with the text messages and the phone calls. And the least the nigga got was Texas Ranger, which is Munchie B, Tiny Munchie B, blood brother. Nigga, you got 75 to life, and you didn't even do shit. You just lined everything up. That's just a dumb way to go. They dropped all your assault. They dropped all your gun stuff. But since you set up the whole play, 75 to life. How you feel, Mr. Gang Member, Mr. A-Trade Gangster, Texas Ranger, Tiny Munchie Brother? That is dumb as Pooh Shiesty. Nigga, you was playing a role that you was cool with her. And you mean to tell me you and your homie, you so cool with his girl, with her gang banging ass, that y'all want to beef with one of his exes and she don't even bang, and y'all trying to run her down like she's a member? Y'all should be ashamed. Y'all should look at yourself in the mirror every day and just slap yourself. And baby braids, you can do the same thing. That's why you very very comfortable with not showing. I mean, with showing your face on the internet, man. The police, man. Only thing they do with you, if they don't take you to the hole for them phones, they not even writing you up. That's a waste of time. It ain't like you going home no way. What they gonna do? Just write you up just so you get your points up? Nigga, you got 200 and some bazillion years. Nigga, you finna be on a level 4 for at least a dub. Nigga, you got 200 and something plus years to life. Nigga, baby braids. Nigga, you still close A. You ain't even been in the pen long enough to where you on close B. Close B is 15 years or less or something like that to where you could come out to the day room, nigga. Night day room. That's what you looking at. Close A, bitch. You can't even come out at night, nigga. As soon as you go to chow, that's the end of your day, nigga. I be the one walking by. You like, hey Neptune. Ah, shit. Damn, why you say it like that, homie? Yeah, nigga, what's up, man? Cause I know walking by, you need something, nigga. You need something every night, nigga. What's up? Uh, yeah, can you send this up? I knew it. And what is it? Some alcohol or something? Would you want me? Nah, nigga. Oh, no, no. You ain't even got no bag. I was thinking you had it. Nah. So you mean you stopped me? You want me to go take this drink somewhere, but you ain't even got a bag. You ain't even got a brown bag for me to even cover it up and look like, nigga. See, that's why I don't like stopping at your door. That's one of them niggas. Closed custody. And then a nigga stop you and be like, hey, bud, I'm closed B now. Oh, I see. You graduated to being able to hang out in the day room with the rest of us. Wow. And then how many years you can do that? Cause your show can't go to night yard like a bitch. So now this nigga went from close A to close B. Now he yelling out the windows, hey, bud. Hey, I'm in a day room up here. Yeah, yeah. What's up, nigga? Congratulations, nigga. You made it to close B. Nigga, you still got 15, 18 years to do on that before you can even come outside to do what we doing for you right now. Nigga, you know how long I'm gonna be home before you get out and be able to walk around, bitch? For real. That's why I was like, man, just looking at everybody and how they just got different little programs due to their time. Y'all all doing time together, but niggas got different programs. I be like, damn, I can't come back here. And then every day, like niggas be looking for D-Rugs, like you see you got Braves allegedly looking for spice and shit like that. Nah, nigga, I'm a fat boy in jail. I be looking for who cooked. And then once I find who cooked, the second thing is how clean they is. Cause if they a dirty nigga that just be cooking food, and I be like, oh hell no. Like this fat nigga named what's this fat nigga name from Mansfield Gangster? Biggs. Yup. The nigga Biggs. Oh my lord, that murder. Him and Sag, what's his name? Sad Dog, Sad Man, Sad Dog, something. But they both from Mansfield. Now you want me to believe that this nigga so tall and so fat. Blood is at least like 400 pounds. He like 6'4". Sloppy, just nigga, just body, and then the stomach and the waistband. It's just like it drop on a big nigga and just stay around in the waist area. Like if you could pay, like he's a human ring. If you get a hula hoop and blood stand there and you throw a hula hoop and it actually go over the ring, it ain't gonna touch the ground once it get to his waist. Blood that big. Blood just fat, sloppy nigga. That nigga name is Biggs. So yeah, him and Sag. Yeah, Sag, Sagg, Sag. Yeah, that's that nigga name. And they used to be they were cellies. And them niggas dirty in the mug. Like, man, them niggas used to have them regular CDC prisoner pants. And one of them was working in the kitchen. I forgot which one. I think both I was there so long, both of them when one got fired, the other one got the job. But they was cooking sandwiches. They was cooking I ain't eat no nigga spread. I don't even like noodles once I hit the pen. It's only rice bowls. They was doing rice bowls, deep fried burritos. They would get the steak meat and they would fry it on a fryer, like they would bust down hot pots and make skillets. They had that little thing going. But I just couldn't find myself. I know Munchie used to tear that shit up. Tommy Gunn from NHP used to fuck that shit up. D from PDL, Cootie from PDL, Trig from Treetop used to F that shit up. Uh who else? Phil Dillinger from one of the ones that started Bloodstone Villains. Blood used to F that up. Another nigga that started Bloodstone Villains, that nigga Doc, he used to be messing that shit. Big Mike from with the big teeth from Swans, I think he from the 80s. Then you had Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba was eating that shit sometimes, but he be like, yeah, Neptune tell the truth. Like, that nigga is a dirty crip. But like, man, I just be eating at Neptune. You want something? No, he be trying to have me. He'll feel shame. Them niggas cut the sandwich in half or have it in the paper wrap, like, you know what I mean, for the grease and all that. They have it looking real professional, but them niggas is dirty. You go to their sale, you be like, oh hell no. Nigga it just smell like cooking and grease, and you'll just walk up to the nigga cell. The nigga ain't go to chow. I ain't go to chow either. But he got it smelling good on the tier. So I go look, man, this nigga damn near cooking food like he in Africa over a goddamn like a fire, but over there flipping one by one balonies. And I'm just like, damn nigga, you ain't here doing it like one by one like that. Yeah, my other thing broken. I'll be like, God damn. And then when I see a nigga cook off the bunk, I'm cool. I'm cool, nigga. You cook off the bunk. Even if you clean it, as much as you clean it, it's still rust, nigga. You know you can die. You know you can die eating rust. I just be like, I'm not finna argue with you, nigga. I went to school, nigga. I ain't going to no east side, nigga. I went to west side public schools, and they taught us, nigga, you can't eat rust. Niggas be eating that shit. Oh, I feel sick. Yeah, just like trusting the nigga to cook your drink. This is the only drink that I would drink in prison that I wouldn't care how dirty you was. You could be a dirty ass nigga. You could even have dirty socks that you took off your feet to strain the kicker. I wouldn't give a damn. But you gotta make lightning, cause lightning don't got nothing to do with lightning is the steam after you cook the pruno. So nigga, that shit ain't touching my lips or nothing. And then it's like it is moonshine. So it's like drinking straight tequila or vodka or whatever. It's like pure. So nigga, if you got a cold, take a shot of that. Boy, you ain't gonna have no cold no more. That moonshine will take a flu away from you. If you had yellow mucus, go get you a cup of lightning. I bet you that stuff so strong going down your throat, it's gonna, boy, you won't be sick no more. That's the only thing I will mess with, but yes, sir. Can't be me. Cooking food up in prison. I rather cook it myself. Other than that, boy, they got people with hepatitis and all type of stuff up in there, man. People that don't even tell you. I didn't have Mexicans walk up to me that I know, say they first get to the yard. Nigga, they'll be there for like maybe 2, 3 months. And maybe we had like when I was young, I was going to college in there too. So maybe I have a college class with some Mexican, and he'll be up in there. And as the months go on, I find out he a hitter, so he going out there getting his little, 1-2 step on, and little by little, the nigga eyes will get yellow, yellow, yellow. Then this nigga went to the hospital for a little bit, and I didn't know where he went. And then he told me like, yeah, man, I had caught jaundice. Remember when you told me my eyes was yellow? I was like, yeah, man, your shit was looking like a highlighter one day. I have never in my life seen a person come to school and his eyes look like a yellow highlight, like the whiteness around your eyes, around your eyeball. That shit was dark yellow. And then that's when I found out that like I was working in the medical. It was like, yeah, your boy got jaundice. I'm like, what? That's contagious? They said, yeah, but it's more like you got to be messing with like syringes and stuff like that. Like it attacks your liver and stuff like that. I was like, yeah. They was like, yeah, you ain't messing with no needles, is you? I was like, hell no. Like I'm quick to show my vein. Like hell no, I ain't messing with that shit. I just seen my boy had some yellow ass eyes today, man. This shit look like a highlighter. He went on the hospital. He went to the thing. They was like, yeah, that nigga got jaundice. I was like, what that mean? They was like, yeah, it mess with your liver. He must be shooting up. I was like, damn. It's a lot of shit that go on in there besides just thugging. I know squares that really don't even get no like once you get to prison, if you a non-affiliate, only thing you gotta worry about is your race right. You know what I mean? Other than that, niggas ain't punking you, niggas ain't bullying you, niggas ain't making you do stuff. Like that's that county jail stuff. But once you see how prison is ran, like grown men, and once you graduate, cause the county jail is bullshit, man, they'll try to smut out anybody in that county jail, boy. Even when I was up in there, nigga just say dumb shit, just try to smut you out. And then if you get to the pen and you keep them lies going, like we'll just say for my instance, say if I went to the pen and ODM Slim still kept up with these lies and told these same lies about me in the pen, oh blood, they gonna get blood off the yard. His own people. That's why I said it's ha ha he on the internet. Ha ha he nigga. But if you said this shit about me, and I could say the same shit about you, because I ain't never talk bad. Even if I diss, even if I went to the pen, they be like, Psh, right, nigga, he's a blood. Like your Crip niggas would tell you if I went to a prison, they be like, he dissed you. Uh, you know how many bloods been dissing us since the beginning of Crippin'? What else did he do? Oh, he just be dissing the hood all the time. They be like, nigga, get over it. He was a blood. But you said this nigga had transmission and this, and that. Like, you said that, cuz? I was just joking around. You have to say that. Because if I press you on the yard, nigga, your homies are going to be, Neptune, he did what? Yeah, nigga, look at this YouTube. Like, nigga, if you go to the pen, nigga, I could press ODM Slim and don't even touch that nigga. The dead homies, they gonna rock, just like Wanda said, they gonna rock his world. Here, you gotta do the lift just like Wanda. They gonna rock his world. Nigga, I'll press a line. Nigga, I'll press a line on Compton Rick Rock. Nigga, I'll show that nigga snitchery on YouTube. Nigga, they'll get that nigga, cause that's telling, nigga. Y'all, it's just y'all. That's why I said I can't go to nobody platform. I don't have nobody's platform that I'm cool with all the time. I'm not cool with nobody. Cause you niggas do some cool shit today, and then tomorrow I'll be like, look at this bozo. Like me, I never had an opinion on Aunt Hefe. Once I was doing my research, I was just like, oh, you from A Trade. Okay, cool. Didn't have nothing, wasn't even gonna get on and say nothing about Monster Cody. I didn't have malice in my heart. I could have been said something about Monster Cody. Nigga, I didn't give a damn about that nigga. I didn't give a damn about your commentary neither. Like, I don't watch you niggas. Like when I get on there, I watch certain shit. I don't chase no dragons. You niggas, like, bruh, if you think gang banging is what's gonna get you paid on YouTube, you're sadly mistaken. You's a dumb nigga. You's a dumb nigga. Like at this point, man, I'm knowing for sure. If I just keep doing on another channel and just do shorts of whole other shit, nigga, I'm gonna make double. And you don't. I would embarrass niggas like Compton Rick Rock. You not making that money. You working somewhere else when you pull out them hundreds, bruh. It's proven. Nigga, I could go look at my analytics right now. It's gonna say 1.2 million last 7 days, nigga. And I've been holding that down for about 2 weeks straight, almost 3 weeks. It's every 7 days, and it's always been saying 1 something million, bruh. Have y'all held that down for week after week after week? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Y'all niggas, man, I'm showing you that I get the views. I'm showing you that y'all do not make that bread. Y'all pure floss tactics. I have never seen not one of these niggas that ever spoke my name get 112K views off of anything by theyself. Let alone do a live stream by yourself and get 49K without nobody else popping in the live. You don't have that on your resume. Y'all brothers need to stop. Stop playing with the game. Stop doing this bozo stuff. Stop recording everything because that's the stuff that's drowning you. And just leave the whole gang stuff alone. Get your money out your areas and do what the founding forefathers was doing. Getting the money and shaking the hood. You ain't supposed to stay there once you get bread. You ain't supposed to stay there and floss on niggas. You ain't supposed to stay there and just buy bigger chains and you know what I mean? Because that's what's gonna get you robbed. And the homies is gonna set you up. And if they ain't the homies, it's somebody knows your program, so they once were a friend. You can't get an enemy unless they once were friends, because it don't affect you. See how that work? But welcome to YouTube. You got all these ex no jumper fiends. I like even being honest, like I don't even know how much Munchie B make in YouTube a month. That nigga ain't got no million views. I know that much. I would say I'm pressing it if he got about 350,000 views. Mind you, I told you how much you get paid for 1,000 views. Now you see why. Yeah, I'm a square from Delaware. You right. You right. I am. But you know, as long as I can be from Delaware just like Poetic Flacco and get them millions of views, hating on your guy. Oh, well, your guy got that peanut butter in his drawers when I was in the county jail. So tell your guy that. And since he's so much of your guy, tell him why I've been on here a year and a half and he's still running from Neptune to Don saying he was in the county jail when that peanut butter got stuck to your human bun cheeks. So if he's your guy, I understand why. You must have got peanut butter too. My guy. Yeah, I know. Very, very. Ooh, what could a blind nigga do to me? What could a broke nigga do to me? Please tell me about myself. I ain't never been scared of an internet thug that's texting me to death. I guess those are what are those shells? You leaving shells on the internet? You supposed to be busting me? What is you doing right now? A drive by? You doing a YouTube drive by on me in the name of another nigga? Sound pretty gay to me. Nigga over here talking and defending a whole nother nigga. Yeah, what he used to invite you over at sleepovers. He used to invite you over to sleepovers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You was one of his brodies, you know what I mean? Or he was there when you possibly was one of the ones that threw the strap on his lap when the police came and he took the beef for you and he told all y'all like dump all this in my lap like an ashtray, throw all y'all straps in my lap like an ashtray, and I'll take the beef because I'm part of the grid program. Blood over here talking about Munchie's my guy. You might as well say the police are my friends. I have them on speed dial. I'm on grid program status too. Don't mess with me. I'll send the police to your phone. Type shit. Wrong chat, Buster Blood. Can't get in my chat talking about no munchy, crunchy, or creamy game. You talking policey right now, gang. Mr. Policeman. Nigga said Munchie, my guy. Yeah, I bet. And the police and the mayor know you too, huh? You got their number in your phone too, huh? Shit. Tell me about it, nigga. Tell me about it, Munchie, my guy. Hey, and if Munchie your guy so much, tell him why he wear. Hey, no, oh yeah, yeah. I bet. And I was just getting to it. Tell Munchie B to take off that CMT chain, nigga. He not my age to wear Crenshaw and Manchester Terrace. I grew up with the ones that did it on Crenshaw and Manchester. And he was not at Inglewood High when we was doing that. Big Munchie from Crenshaw Mafia, Dagan Weed was in the class with us. There was nowhere Scary Banks. And then before he was Peanut Butter Blood, we used to say blood with the birthmark on his face. No, I just address all cucumber writers. You know that's why I'm on the internet now, right? You know that's why I got so many subscribers. Cause I'm just here to mark out Boscos and Munchies every day. You didn't know that's how I got famous? Go ask your Crips homies, cuz. Go ask Spider Grandma, cuz, and go ask Nina Girl, cuz. You feel me? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Matter of fact, I used to slide over there by the Buster ass ashtrays. Yeah, I used to slide over there off of Manchester and Manchester and Normandy, and then I used to slide by and go to probation on Normandy and Imperial. You know, I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. hmm Now let me get more internet with you, cuz. Hey, you know your ashtray ass homie, the old nigga. I don't know his name, but I know he from ashtrays, right? So I went up in the Louisiana chicken over there in the ashtrays, right? And I went up in there with my Rottweiler. That was the girl one, right? And I didn't have her on no leash. So it was an old bald head skinny nigga. And he had a long goatee. Like he was Dub C. But he had one long one. Skinny cuz. I call blood cancer ashtray cuz. So we gonna call blood cancer ashtray cuz. So look, blood got pressured up. And because my dog was just looking around, but then she right when I start walking, she walked next to me, and you know how it's a little line, how it make that little that it make you bust a CK. So when you in the line, you know you don't bust a U, you just bust a CK, and then you go over there where the Asian people is. So yeah, while I was finna bust a CK, uh blood scary cuz from A Tramps. Cuz was like, hey man, you can't be having no dog off no leash up in here. Woo, woo, woo. And you know what I told you know what I told Ashtray cuz? This I told old Ashtray owners. I said, check this out, homie. Don't you see my dog is a Rottweiler? Is she bothering you? Or you just pressured up and just if you scared, just say you scared, cuz. Blood try to grab for his hip, and then I grab for mine. And then Blood want to talk about how you know he don't want to do you blow up the spot and yeah all that nigga every nigga want to go home when you got one too, but we gonna call Blood ashtray cancer cuz yeah you know who I'm talking about, old ass nigga, skinny, dark skin, bald head, wear glasses. You know he didn't he go to y'all fake ass hood meetings too, where all the busters meet up. Where all the A tramps meet up and talk about unaliving their homies. They don't talk about better in the hood. They don't talk about buying backpacks and shoes for the hood. You know what I mean? They just go over there and try to run illegal tree shops. You feel me? Y'all on illegal shit in 2026. That's what let me know how smart you niggas is. You niggas is still trying to do illegal stuff. You still trying to do illegal weed shops in 2020 Bix, blood. Hey, and shout out Hitman. You know the light skinned one with the freckles? He used to play on my football team in Camp Kilpatrick before he turned rat. But I already knew he was from ashtrays, so you know I expect the ashtray to turn rat after a while. You know what I mean? It's only so long that fake gang members can pretend. Cause when I see a Crip, you know, when the Crips go try to put in work, how can you put in work when you go put in work and you see the blood squirt. I ain't never seen a nigga squirt Crip. So how can you be a Crip when it's a crime scene? It's always bloody. It ain't never crippy. Have you ever heard of somebody say a crime scene look real crippy? Have you ever heard the news say it was a crippy scene, or do they say it was a bloody scene? I don't even know why you bang Crip. That's a waste of time. Why would you ever think that? If them niggas banging Crip and then it's always a bloody scene, you already knew you was wrong, man. You already trespassed. When you read the Bible, when your granny and all y'all read the Bible, they say the blood of Jesus. They don't say the Crip of Jesus. You know you transgressed again, nigga. I never heard of a crippy scene in front of my life. I heard of a bloody scene. Whoa. Nigga, you on the wrong. Nigga, I know how to pronounce my words and stuff like that. I don't make up words like social media and then be the spokesman of my hood and try to take that position and can't even write a paragraph without misspelling words. Bitch, nigga. But I understand. The Crip niggas gotta save a blind man. Ain't y'all clicked up? Hey, didn't y'all click up when the NHPs and the QSBs was chasing them IFGBs? And then they clicked up with the GCs because the NACs was hitting them from the other end? Oh, you don't remember that? Early 2000s? You know, after 2004, you know, it had to be around like 7, 8. Because, you know, the real Crenshaw and Manchester terrorist niggas wouldn't have never allowed no A-Trade gangster nothing over there. You know what I'm talking about? The ones I grew up with, it wasn't no Crips over there. No A-Trades, never on no Manchester and Crenshaw. Not never. I ain't never even accidentally ran into you niggas. In life. But by oh by today, you used to fight one of the bitch ass niggas over there by Big Lots. You know where the IF nigga, the light skinned nigga, was a security guard. And then you know No Hands, the nigga from IF with no hands in that wheelchair used to be over there trying to squabble everything. And I recorded him one time banging on a Crip, called him out for phase and everything. I put that up on my Instagram years ago. No Hands know about me. No Hands knew I was the big homie, and we I guess we had supposed to have squashed the beef because when it got turned up, I went to jail twice off that shit, and then when I got out, it was some nice ass shit. Like I was still looking at niggas weird, and niggas was just they were just telling me where they was from, but I was still thinking it was 4th of July. But even when I looked at niggas and I knew it wasn't no traffic, I try to be a real nigga from the hood, real bitch nigga, trying to honor the peace treaty. But I sure ain't honored them niggas with them red rags on they casket that went in that ground. So who am I honoring? I feel like a disgrace. I feel like turning it up again. You know, just like everybody do for celebrations. 4th of July is a celebration of a day in which may or may not be the truth. But if I know the day that my brother died and not my homie, shit, 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 nigga, I might want to light the fireplace again. I mean, I might want to light the fire pit up again and get the barbecuing. You feel me? You know, just small stuff that I be thinking about. But I am finna get up out of here, man. It's late night. It's time for me to go. Can't do this for a living. We out.